2002. What up, what up, what up, world? As you guys know, we're pulling up the chitty chat. Whoa, 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 we don't even have the light on. What are we doing? I'm so sorry that I am so underprepared. Look at this camera right here. Boom, boom. Look at this. We got it. We good. How's it going, world? The life, the liberty, the pursuit of the best stream we've ever done. Esteban says, hello, hello, governor. I've learned if I do that, I get in trouble. If I say, hello, governor, you'd be like, wow, that guy. Sup, Twitch? What up, swishy, swishy, Twitch? I think I got this, like, down. I got this, like, down. I got boom, 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 reload. Okay, TikTok gives me problems. We go here. There we go here. It's like wanting to pull somebody else's profile up that isn't mine. It's like, wants to pull up this guy named Slay. I don't know why you have... Clear cache and storage. If I clear cache and storage, does that help? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, guys. I'm putting all the chats up. I'm pulling all the chats up. I don't know. TikTok, you're your own world right now. I literally cannot pull up TikTok. Okay, let's pull up all the other ones. I guess we wait. Okay, let's get all the chats pulled up. How is everybody doing today? I can see you on TikTok. I appreciate it, but it won't let me pull up the chat. It's saying that I don't exist. I can't search me. Wait, is that going to work? Ooh. Okay, is it going to work now, though? TikTok, say words. TikTok, say words. Nope, still not working. I don't know. I appreciate all the words. I appreciate all the sentences. I will tell you, it's just been like one of my biggest pet peeves is getting this chat system to work. Connection mode. Like, it's just pulling up this person that isn't me. It's called Slay. Okay, what if I just remove? What if I remove the source and then I add the source back? Sorry, guys. We're doing through some technical difficulties. Delivered. Activate source. Is my name delivered? It is not delivered. What is my name on TikTok? Is it Tomislav Mikula? Somebody give me my name on TikTok. Somebody give me my name on TikTok. I just realized I can't see TikTok chat, so it's like this moment of it's like this moment of me like asking you guys all for something that nobody can actually give me. No, I know the D. Is it Tomislav Mikula? I think that's it. Ha! Now does it work? The chat should work. Ha! We fixed it. We fixed it. How is it going, everybody? It only took 17 minutes for us to be here, but we're here. We're alive. We're well. We're good. Tommy, I'd deal you a duck on the website as a team member. Honestly, not bad. How is it going? How is it going? Not OBS. It's a chat. It's a stream, social stream ninja. Guys, we just have some fun. We had a really good stream yesterday. Oh wow, frothy mix. That's fun. We had a really good stream yesterday where we went from good conversation into phone calls that ended up being a banger. But if you guys don't know, we have to talk a little bit first. I want to do the talking at the end, but thanks to some negative Nancy's, we have to start doing the negotiations at the end. Actually, I want to text that client real quick. Can you check Jenny that I closed yesterday? Want to make sure she is picking up her car. Okay, cool. Nightbot is mad. Is he? Oh, geez. Tell Nightbot to calm down. Somebody tell Nightbot to calm down. Allie kept calling me Tony. To be fair, I misspelled Allie's name, and I felt so bad when I posted the video. I was like, I'm so sorry, Allie. The second I saw it, I realized what I did, and I was like, oh. So I think she then just called me Tony to get back at me. Just kidding. Yeah, her situation is unique. I learned even more. We're still waiting. We're gonna know more and more about Allie's situation. But I will tell you, this is like eerily familiar to Brooke. Like this is like if there was another party that was involved, the only two different things about the Brooke situation is Brooke was so hard to get a hold of during that time because A, I wasn't that big. B, TikTok didn't have a feature that TikTok now has a feature that you can sort by people that have above 10,000. So like that's an exciting thing. We now have both. Fizz means jackpot. Stop spamming, cat. I don't know, Fizz. I don't know why you're getting yelled at. Casual. Can we make it so Fizz doesn't get yelled at by Nightbot? I don't think he's done anything crazy. I don't think he's done anything to deserve being yelled at by Nightbot. Joe. Fizz is just being a good person. Joe, can we tell Nightbot to stop? Can we tell Nightbot to calm down? Fizz is just excited that we're here. I can turn down. We can't yell at Nightbot. Yeah, don't yell at Nightbot. Okay, cool. Okay, sorry guys. We had to yell at the Nightbot. Yeah, so what up, Logan? Can we get a Steelers prediction? 10-7. Hope you have a decent Thursday. We are. I do want to talk about a few announcements for delivered, but when do they play in Charlotte? I don't know, a few years from now. Oh, Fizz, subscribe. Thank you so much, Fizz Sticks, for the physics. Oh, it's physics. I like it. Physics for the subscription. Boom. I will never use these services and watch the content, so I must be an outlier. That's okay. Where is Frank? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be here. Waxhaw doesn't... What? Okay. Babe, we'll talk about it later. I don't know. Somebody has to service us. It's just some boxes. Okay. I miss Frank too, guys. I miss Frank. It's okay. My upload speed is over a gig over a gig. Clipping works. Oh, the clipping works. Okay. That's sick. We got lots of ways to clip now. We can always remember. Don't worry, we're going to make some... Yesterday's call was great. My 13-year-old son was with me. It was a very interesting conversation on markups and how you got them down. Oh, I love it. I love it. Hey, Tommy, 2 quick questions. Could I apply to work for you still? And is it a 1099 job? The answer is you could apply, but you won't get the job. And is it a 1099 job? No, it's a W-2 job. Speaking of that, I'm probably going to have to tell you, everybody, 1.5 million times. We have made a decision on our hiring. We are sending out notices for rejection and acceptance. And everybody but like 7 people should have gotten a rejection letter at this point. If you did not get a rejection letter at this point, it means you don't know how to type your own email in. Tommy only helps rich influencers for free. Who have I helped for free? There's very few people that I can name that I've helped for free. Who? Now I'm curious. Who? Simi paid. Simi paid twice. And Simi's probably the most famous person I've helped. Andy and Michelle. Andy and Michelle, they have 7 million followers. They paid twice too. There is one person that we've done a deal with. One. Ever. Now, do I give free advice to people? Is that what he's saying? Yeah. Like, yeah, we give free advice to people. We give free advice to Brooke. But Brooke gave us a testimonial. I mean, it's not like she got it for free. She gave us a testimonial. She was a big advocate for Delivered. It was a trade of views for the service. That was really early on, though. That was a year ago. And we're offering free help to Allie. But Allie, we're just giving advice to. Like, I do a free 20-minute consult for anybody who wants it. We do free consults on our website. So everybody can get free advice from me if you sign up for a free consult. I guess the only advantage to Allie is that I gave her my cell phone and said, call me when you get a minute. It's a little bit more urgent when a dealership is saying, hey, return your car. We'd like to help. I wish I could help everybody, but I don't think Allie's considered rich or famous. She has 1,000 followers. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Always contagious. Do you only help girls or will you help guys? We help both. What kind of questions? Do you sing? Did you just hear what I just did? You should put me on The Voice. Honestly, I think I would do well. What's the Allie situation? So, Allie bought a car. When she bought said car, she put a down payment of $9,000, did the financing, call it a day, made multiple payments. 2 months later, they call her up and say, yo, we want our car back. And Allie's like, whoa, I don't want to give the car back. And they're saying, whoa, we messed up. We forgot to have signs and forms. And we can't get them signed, so you got to return the car. Allie's like, I love this car. I don't want to return the car. So now that's where we're at. 2 months later. 2 months later. If you did not get an email, I can definitively tell you, you did not get. I will tell you, even the person who got the job got a rejection letter because I accidentally sent it to him. One person got the job. He actually started today. He started ASAP. Do you negotiate service packages as well? Yeah, for like finance, yeah. Yeah, Mad Predator, that's okay. You got the job. How many hours do you work? Like, how many hours do I personally work in a week? 70 to 100, somewhere in that ballpark. How could they mess up so bad they asked you to return it? That kind of sounds shady. It is shady, but part of the problem is that if they didn't actually get all the paperwork done on the previous sale, that's why. Guys, so, we have to wait a little bit to call. I understand that makes people mad, but a lot of people jump onto the stream ready to follow the stream around and call everybody around. I don't need to risk that. I wait an hour or so into the stream, and then we make phone calls. Otherwise, we're going to get all the trolls in here right off the bat. But yes, if you do have an Amazon Prime, it does help us a ton to use it. We're at a volume dealership, and we make deals very easy. No add-ons. I know everyone says this. Yes. How much does it cost for your service? Guys, we charge a flat fee of $1,000. Love it, Testy Tester. So glad you got your own thing. Appreciate it. I don't know where the LMAO means. Like, I'm proud of you. Like, do you like Russ Flip Flips? Russ is a friend of mine, yeah. Would you consider IT roles? We have one IT guy. Where are you located? My house. Scammer 1K. That's crazy. What? Whose fault is it? It's the dealership's fault. I understand what LMAO is. I don't know why you'd be laughing. Like, you want a second IT guy? No. We have 4 deal coordinators now. We feel confident. We feel confident with the 4 deal coordinators that we have, right? We have confident. We have 4 deal coordinators now. This guy always seems miserable. I am miserable. My life is so sad. That's so sad. Is the consultation free? Yeah, it's free. Are you live anywhere else? Yeah, I'm live on all the platforms. All of the buttons we're on. Hi, Carla, stop. So they don't get to keep the car. Legally, they don't get to keep the car. You're one of my favorite people. Thank you. Can she sue? In theory, sure. But I'm not a lawyer, so. Drink of the day is Alani. Just subscribed yesterday. I have 0 interest in cars. I have no intentions of buying a car, but I enjoy your content. Thank you, Paul. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make this a more fun, enjoyable process. Even though I am miserable. Oh, the announcement is that we hired somebody. We hired somebody, step 1. Bada boom, bada bing. We have 4 deal coordinators now. It's a crazy number. 4 people that were doing deal coordinators, plus my assistant, plus my editing team, plus my IT guy, plus my business partner. Holy moly, why did I just say that all out loud? I know I've done the math a million times. It's fine. Found a Civic MSR for MSRP. Can you get it under MSRP? Probably not. Why an IT guy? We are building an entire CRM from the ground up. We have somebody that works on that as a project manager. He's building it with my brother. No longer hiring? No, we hired. We're good. How much is your free service? Huh? Say what? Chase, you can sign up for the link in my bio. Mod me up, Tommy. The moderators can decide if they need another moderator. Do you train people who don't have experience? Yeah, Romana is our #1 deal coordinator. She is awesome. I don't want to say that word because apparently that'll get trouble. She's killing. She's great. She has no car sales experience whatsoever. Plenty of mods here, says Nothawk. Can I negotiate the price lower than 1,000? I think it's too high with add-ons. Are you talking about my fee? No, you cannot negotiate my fee. Can you, kind of new here, can you give me an idea? What would you like an idea of? I do trucks, I do cars, I do everything. Can we negotiate your fee higher? No. What dealership asked for the car return? I can't tell you the name of the dealership. That would lose a lot of momentum. What's to stop anyone from being a broker? I mean, to negotiate car deals or be a broker, nothing. I mean, but that's like, in theory, what's stopping you from washing people's cars for a living? What's stopping you from being a comedian? Like, there's a million different, like, the idea behind it is it's not, yes, anybody can do this, right? What's stopping you from making cars? What's stopping you from doing design work? What's stopping you from being a content creator? Barry, thank you. Appreciate it. Why aren't you worried about competition? Why? It's a good question. Right now, I feel like this field, Like, if you be honest, I would love more competition. I think competition helps an entire industry. And I think the competition in this field is extremely weak. We understand that more competitive people are going to go in. People are going to try and fail. Second, I believe we have the best. I believe that we have one of the best teams out there, and there's going to be problems that everybody's going to have at scale that we've already dealt with. As you grow, this is not as simple as people think. At a certain amount of deals, it's very simple. But even though it's still complicated, at a certain amount of deals, the idea is very simple. Under 10 deals a month, in theory, is relatively simple. But you're going to run into problems even under 10 deals a month. Are you one who called my aunt a crazy lady on live? No. I don't know who your aunt is. And I'll tell you that we had somebody that, like, I'll give you an example. We had somebody that a year and a half ago, they were trying to do this. They weren't doing super well. They applied to the job. We didn't think they were a good fit, but we did give them a lot of advice. That advice ended up turning to, so they have a pretty decent sized channel now. I won't give you their name, but they did apply. We did reject them. And now they're doing much better. They tripled their cost of their service. What's in the mini fridge? Just a Milani. Andy Elliott gave you a shout out? No, he didn't. I've seen your competitors, not impressed. Yeah, there's just nobody that's that good at what we're doing. Do you like beer? I mean, sometimes. I mean, I'm more a whiskey guy. Could you take Andy Elliott? No. In a negotiation, probably, yeah. But like in a fight, no. Are you sponsored by Lonnie? No. How much is the CRM going to cost you? Building from the ground up, it's probably going to cost us 10 to 20 grand, somewhere in there. It's not bad. We are going to make calls today, but we wait a little bit into them to make them. And that's like, there's certain things that are really hard to replicate. Like, making phone calls to dealerships is something that is really hard for people to do. And the reason being, it makes you very vulnerable. You're putting all of your skill set on the line. And if you do bad, people are going to call you out. If you do good, people are going to call you out. It's a lot to do it live, and also to be entertaining while doing it. And I know a lot of people say, I do this for the entertainment. I really am just negotiating. I just like to have fun while I'm on the phone. If you've ever been on the phone with me, you know that. He's made a few deals with Benz and bow ties and AMG Jared over the last year. Yeah. Is your fee flat based, or depending on the vehicle? It's flat based. $1,000 no matter how expensive the vehicle. Do your employees go live too? No, they do not do any client acquisition at all. That's all my job. I do all the client acquisition. We do 150 to 200 deals a month. Security tech. So 150 to 200 deals a month. No problem. Why not 500 a month? Good question. So these are the questions I like. Right now, it's just staffing, right? We just couldn't support that many deals on a monthly basis. We couldn't actually. We don't respond to all the DMs that we get. We don't respond to anything. Because we just couldn't support it all. Now that we have 4 deal negotiators, now we can start responding a little bit more. My streamer uses a green screen, drives us nuts. I'm glad I don't do it. Tommy, when will you break your weekly record? It's coming up. I need to get some time. You filled the job listing? Yes, we did. We did fill the job listing, guys. He is starting right now. He is working. He is training with Romana. So basically, you're a millionaire. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know when you determined you're a million. Like when you have, I don't know when that hits. Like, is the company worth over $1 million? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, if it's not, then I don't know what is. How many calls to dealerships do we do per day? We call per deal coordinator is a few. It's like 500 a month, roughly, something like that. 500 to 600 a month. The dealerships we call. Who did you hire first? Who was my first? Was it Davison? It was a 1099 person, old friend named Davison. When you have $1 million in assets, then okay. Based on the $1 million in assets, then the company is there. Wow, Twitch ads out here wrecking the stream. You can subscribe, Frothy. I mean, I don't know. They're just on automatic. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. I know some people do more. They're just on whatever the automatic one is. But you could also use your subscription Prime. I buy house cash. Love it. What email did the rejections? Mine, C. McCula. They all personally came from me. I made a Kia deal by myself. I love it, Liz. What happened to the scratch Supra deal? The car they got a check for the full amount. Has the new hire already been notified? Yes, they're already starting. They are working right now with Romano. Driver, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. We appreciate you, man. Where are you reading comments because it ain't here? We have TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. We have them all. We're going to put the chat on the screen again here soon. When did you learn to drive? When I was 16. Did you close the deal yesterday? Yes, we did. How do I schedule a consultation? Link is in my bio for that. Are you on Kick? No, it's like the one platform I'm not on. The fee is per vehicle, correct. I know somebody asked, is it per vehicle? Yes, it's per vehicle. Are you going for Anderson Cooper hair? No, my hair is just gray. I have to deal with you guys every day. I'm just kidding. Could you take Joshua? Also, if you haven't got a rejection letter, but you got an interview, there's like 6 people that we haven't reached out to yet. I want to personally talk to those people. We already sent rejection letters out. We already let them know, but there's a certain people that are going to have a different conversation about we want to have you in the future. Somebody said we were thinking about hiring 2. We really made a conscious. I made a thought that I was going to hire 2 based on everything I saw. But my logic ended up being right now we're doing about 200 deals a month. And if I hire 4 deal coordinators in total, each one should do 15 per week. Like that's the number that gives a really good customer experience while also making sure we're getting good deals for our clients. So it's 15, 30, 45, 60. That's 60 per week. So it converts to 240. That's before I even get involved. And I'm going to do deals as well. So the idea behind it is, do we really hire for another one and go all in on marketing? Or right now we've really been at the $200 mark, 200 mark. Let's just do the 200 mark. We really could get up to 300 with 4 and see how that goes. It makes more sense. What makes who unfit? Is that job just cold calling to schedule appointments? No. George Pickens gets paid too much to work for me. What do you do if you have multiple clients that want the same spec of car at the same time in the same area? We would just negotiate multiple cars. Or put 2 deal negotiators on it. I mean, either or. What do I do if the dealership sold the car out from under me, deposit and sign contract? That's crazy. Have you ever given somebody a refund? Yes. So you're rich at 200K a month. I mean, rich is really like, no, I don't think I'm rich. I make good money, but I'm not rich. Do you find female employees have a harder time getting deals? No, I think there is an issue that we've had in the past, but I mean, just because of dealerships. But Romana is our best employee by far. She gets some of the best deals that we've seen, but she's run into walls before. She's definitely run into walls. Ashley's run into walls. Yes, Alan, you 100% overlooked that. I don't know. Can she train me? I don't know. Hey, Mrs. J, what's wrong? What? Oh, we love Ashley and Ramona. Yes, we do. Yeah. So like, yeah. So even though we're making $200,000 a month in sales, but we have about $60,000 a month in expenses. So once you have the $60,000 a month in expenses, then you have $140,000 a month. I pay my brother 25% of profit. So in $140,000 a month, in theory, he's going to make 35,000 out of that. So that puts us at like, let's just say 100K profit. You always want to keep money really to the side just in case you need to hire or do additional things. You got to pay taxes. 50% of that money goes to taxes. So that puts you at 50,000. And then assuming you want to keep that money kind of to the side for anything that could happen. We could have a rainy month. Looking at internships, you could exploit the enthusiasm of young workers to break. No, we don't do that. We just pay everybody. We've never had anybody work for free. Yesterday's negotiation was the best so far. It was real well. Thank you. My salary is in that. My $150,000 a month salary, month a year is in that. So out of that $60,000 in expenses, the $60,000 in expenses includes my salary because I have to, but does not include my brother's 25%. Why do people let it get this bad? 50% is absurd. I mean, for taxes, I don't know. Good question. I don't know. Ask your local congressman. Why does he get 25%? Because he owns 25% of the company. Your brother's sitting on a beach collecting cash? No, he's working right now. Guys, my brother has helped build this business. He is one of the people I asked, like, Tommy, like this, and this is why, like, I want competition, but I'm not super worried about competition. I'm worried about competition. I'm not worried about competition. I like the idea of competition, but my brother is such a genius when it comes down to building businesses. This would not exist. Like, I want to be very clear. I would not be here right now if it wasn't for my brother. When I did this for 6 months for free, I'll never forget this. November I was doing this for 6 months for free. We weren't making any money. It was like October a few years ago, and we had a few sales, but nothing crazy. And I was eating at savings, and I had a job offer that had been standing for like a $250,000 a year job that I've been just sitting on, and I kept ignoring, and they kept contacting me back. And I told myself if I couldn't pay my bills, I told my brother if I couldn't pay the bills by November, I'd have to start doing this part-time. I wasn't going viral on social media. Nothing was going off. And I'm like, if this doesn't work out, I think it was November. My brother then put away $150,000 to the side that he was ready to pay me. Lo and behold, I ended up going viral, ended up doing 20 deals that month, which was enough, obviously, to pay the bills. And then we started growing from there. But my brother's done so much more than financially. He's helped build the philosophy of the company. He's helped train the company. The 4-day work weeks is something that he does. The work-life balance, him building the CRM, him understanding our client base, reviewing our clients, understanding how we build our product set, all him. And even to the point where we're at, like, our entire website was all built by him and his wife. And now we have people copying our website. Aside from your bro, is there any other owners? No. I own 75%. He owns 25%. Him and his wife together own 25%. Are videos on social media absolutely essential for a car brokerage company? No, I don't think so. But I think it's good. I mean, advertising is important. Yeah, my brother is vitally involved. My brother right now is working. He's literally building an entire back-end system for our dealerships. Does my brother ever negotiate? He's the worst negotiator in the entire world. Does he have another company? Yes, my brother builds companies for a living. So what my brother does, he owns a company that will take over some company and give them advice, give them feedback, and help that company grow. And that's what he does. He takes companies from growth to like 5 to 10 million normally is like kind of his specialty. And then, past that, call it a day. And that's what he's doing with us. And my brother got 25% for starting at and he helped me from the day one. How are you making the company money right now? Like right now, this is making the company money. Yeah, consulting work. Yeah. I saw your brother on the beach. He had the best cabana. Yeah. His brother is the Bobs. Super chat. Did I miss super chat? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so bad. Brendan, I'm so sorry. Okay. Would you ever invite a guest like a sales manager so that we can learn more about what they think and how they operate, different perspective? It's definitely possible. We definitely talked about having dealerships on here. We want to be careful. I just saw it bite another channel pretty hard where they had an entire sales management team on to talk about the Ford employee pricing plan, and it almost seemed like an advertisement. Lo and behold, 2 weeks later, we realized how bad that plan was, and it almost looked like they were on side of the dealership. Uh, do you get significant money from socials? I mean, we pay an editor, so like that's something there, but we make good ad revenue for sure. But my brother will not be involved with the company forever, right? My brother is investing 40 to 60 hours a week into this company, so eventually he can consult once a week and sit back and relax on a beach while he's building other companies. That's his entire business model, right? And then if how'd you find an editor? We put a YouTube video up at the trim level. There are many people who would pay for a lot for that info. Yeah, we've talked about it. Can I buy his 25%? I don't think you'd sell it. I don't know if I'd allow a sale. I don't know how that works. Honestly, I have no idea. How do you scale this to maintain the white glove service? Do you see any automation in this process? So we're going to have more and more. So how do you continue? So one of the reasons people hire us is for the time, the energy, the anxiety. One of the small things that we do, which makes a huge impact, and part of the reason why we just hired 2 more people to get better at this, is if you ever talk to a dealership, it seems like response times, right, is impossible. You'll text a dealership, and maybe they have like 5 ups, and because of that, they don't respond to you for 8 hours. Um, we even that one small thing, when you have a deal coordinator, they respond to you all the time, sometimes even at 10 or 11 at night. I don't ask them to do that, they just like to take care of their clients. That's not a requirement by any means of this job, but they respond within minutes every single time. Our goal is to get that down even more, which is why we hired more people. But just responding to people and having people there is important. We are going to have some automations. Dealerships know who we are at this point. We have a dealership portal that dealerships have access to that we're revamping right now, that they can see what cars we need, what inventory we need, and then work and bid on that inventory against each other all in the background. So that's something that's possible. But there's always going to be a white glove experience to it. Did you play sports growing up? Soccer. Do you sell cars for clients? We do. I've thought about your brother's 25% for life will be nice. I mean, yeah, but he owns other companies that are bigger. I mean, we're not his biggest company by any means. They're doing plenty with other things. The 2026 RAV4 is sick. You good at soccer? I mean, I was decent. I was starting JV. Do you do deals in the US or Canada as well? And as people say, like, hey, Tommy, how do you scale this company? One of the first things we do is go to Canada. The next thing we could do is go into boats, RVs. There's a few other things. There's quite a few ways. We have another product that we're going to be offering here really soon that I am beyond excited for. We could go into private aviation, but I will tell you that we have a product that we are working intensely on. So you guys want to know why we hired people? Was so I could focus heavily on a project that I am, in my opinion, I think it'll do more than our negotiation side. Still no sales, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, Maddie? Same game? I don't know what he means. What happened to the RAV4 yesterday? We got the deal done. What percentage do you help sell clients' cars? The majority of them. You going into aviation? I hope so one day. It'd be fun. There is competition there, and it's good. But I don't know enough about it. What if a dealership stops honoring your negotiated price? It happens 1 out of every 400 deals, and we deal with it. We'll talk to the dealership. Do you have any external audit procedures? We've done audits for our clients, but like I audit, we do internal audits. How many clients do you have per month? 150 to 200 deals per month? RVs would be fun to watch on average. What? How many clients a month do you have per average? On average, we're averaging 190 to we're well over. I mean, let's just say 180. But that's very restrained on purpose. Like we can't support more than 200, and we can't have people waiting for months to do their deal. So okay, Sharp, you can just get okay. So just so we're clear, for people like Sharp that says we follow you because you have negotiations. First off, just don't watch the lives, right? Don't watch the lives. No big deal. Secondly, you can just go watch the YouTube where it's all placed down, so you don't even have to scroll. Third, if you haven't seen Tuesday, we were on the calls and we had so many people trolling us because we started making phone calls immediately and they were on the phones calling behind us. Like, I do the lives because they're fun. People want to know questions on the service. So you're making 150K a month. We already answered this, but we're making 150, yes, roughly. Oh, wait. As you focus more on future projects, will you become less of the face that delivered? No, not at all. Actually, on the contrary, it's part of the reason why we're having more of a team. Like, I will be very transparent. One of the reasons why the lives haven't been happening as much, like last week we had 2 lives versus 3, is because I have so many other things going on. Like, I have clients that are waiting for it. I have services that people need to be taken care of. I have other projects I got to work on. I am so... we need to make sure our clients are taken care of. That's my number one priority. It always is. So we want to be able to do more content, better content. I want to go to dealerships live. And I can't do any of these fun deals. Like, for example, some of our most popular videos are car reviews. Not everybody likes them, but they do very, very well. I would love to have been at the Toyota event a few days ago and reviewed the RAV4. That would have been sick. That would have been cool. And our clients really like it because it gives them a perspective from somebody they can trust. But right now we don't have, I don't have the time to do that. I don't make the time to do that. I put my clients ahead of that. We love our cars so much. Thank you for your service. No stress. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please don't hit. Yeah. So like at 100,000, he doesn't do sales on his rate. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Are you going to go watch Croatia to qualify? We're going to Croatia this year. I can tell you that. Which social media platform brings the company the most revenue? YouTube, for sure. Very soon, Brendan. Brendan asked, when are we going to need an assistant manager? We thought I'll be very transparent. We thought we were doing that already when we made our last hiring round. We hired somebody to be that manager, and that person just didn't work out for us. So it didn't work out for them. It didn't work out for us. It was a mutual thing. So because of that, it just didn't make sense. But we are now going to train from the ground up. So no matter who we hire, we're going to have them start as a deal negotiator and then work their way up. And I'm going to manage that team. It makes the most sense. How's your assistant doing? The best assistant I've ever asked for. It's also because she's also on this live. But no, seriously, Ashley is great. I tell her this all the time, but like having an assistant is not somebody, like I'm not paying Ashley to get me coffee or make sure that I show up to my appointments. I pay Ashley because she is supposed to be my right hand. She understands this business as well as I do, and she makes sure that I'm going the right way and keeps me on track. And she has done that more times this week than I can count. She has full autonomy if she believes that I'm making a decision to call me out on it. To say, hey, Tommy, are you sure we should be doing this? Let's have a conversation. I have that much trust in her. If she told me not to do something, I'm probably not going to do it. And she knows that. So she handles that with a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for Ashley. How many employees? We now have 4 or 5. 5 full-time employees, 2 business partners with his brother and his wife. And no, we're not a brokerage. We're not a broker. And then we have my editor, my editing team, which we pay. It's not full time; it's an agency. And then we have a 1099 IT guy. Can you explain your $2,500 service? Yeah. So we started the company, our goal was to reinvent the way we buy cars. So what we did was our original service was a $2,500 service. It was meant to replace the entire car buying process. So with that entire car buying process, we would go through and we would do our own needs assessment with you to figure out what car you need. We would call dealerships on your behalf and get test drives delivered right to your house so you could drive and experience them without the pressure of the dealership. We would go through and search nationwide for your car. Originally, for the $1,000 service, we'd only search within a 500-mile radius. But that service, we searched nationwide. We had a money-back guarantee. If we didn't save you $2,500, we did it for free. Now, with that service, as we grew, the $1,000 service made more sense, right? The $1,000, we ended up introducing this $1,000 service because it made more sense. We had a lot of people that were discovering us that already knew what car they wanted. They didn't need the test drive, but they wanted the negotiation help. So we started doing the $1,000 service, and that service blew out the $2,500 service. And the time commitment just didn't make sense. For a $2,500 service, we would spend 20 hours on average. For a negotiation service, we spent about 5 hours. So the math makes sense that I could do $4,000 worth of work versus $2,500 worth of work in 20 hours. We should focus more on the 1,000. We still have the $2,500 service. We do 2 per month that we open it, and we only allow it for legacy clients. So the $2,500 service is, let me give you an example. I have a doctor in Minnesota. He's done that service 7 times now. He just buys cars for his family. He goes through and says, hey, set this all up. It takes a lot of work. What's a legacy client? Some of the people that were offered that service originally. If you've done it before, you can do it again. But there's a reason why you can't pay for that service online. $2,500 equals 2.5 vehicles. Yeah, whatever makes you. Do you ever argue with the client? Not really. The contract, there's no official contract security because it's like a service. Like I paid somebody to go do my garage today because it was broken. Or sorry, my landlord did, to be fair. Like there was no contract with that. It's just service work. But that being said, we'll keep working until we get the deal done. What gave you the idea to start the business? Good question. My brother has not been in my life my entire life. This is one of the reasons why I say my brother, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my brother. My brother hasn't been in my life my entire life, but he has been in my life over the last 4 or 5 years. He was in it early childhood, and then we separated, and then he came back into our life. And when I met him back, I was just inspired by him. The guy was brilliant. He's smart. He knew what he was talking about and clearly was doing well off. And I was a finance guy in Iowa. I came to visit him. We had really long conversations in North Carolina, and we talked about business. We talked about what it takes to start your own business. And it really just inspired me to say, I want to start my own business. I want to be a business owner. I want to be an entrepreneur. I didn't know what I was going to do. So my brother said, if you save people time, you save people energy, and you save people money, you have a business, right? So I started thinking of how can I do this? And I was like, I'm really good at finance, right? I run a really high number. What if I go travel the country and teach people finance? I'll go to all of these dealerships and teach them finance and up their number, and I'll be an independent hire. And I'm like, that's kind of fun. Blah, 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 blah. And then January 3rd, 2023, I was doing my finance job, trying to think of what was going on. I had 8 deals in a row. If you're in the dealership, you're going to understand the pain that I went through. I had 8 deals in a row. They were all finance deals, which are the ones you make your money on in finance. And they all had leg, which means the customer was quoted a higher payment than their payment actually was. So when I hit them with $8,000 worth of product, it wasn't going to be that bad of a payment hit. So all set up for me to have a huge day. And if you've ever been in finance, you understand sometimes you just get no's. I got 8 no's in a row. And I ran an 85% warranty pen when I was at the dealership. So I ran a crazy number. But I got 8 no's in a world, and every single client said the same thing. I hate buying a car. This is a rough experience. I don't want it. No matter how good I was, and I felt like I was great at great CSI, but everybody just said, I don't like this damn process. And it just kind of clicked. I said, every single one of these people walked in here paying $30,000 to $60,000, and they all hate the process. That's the business. Make this, save people time, save people energy, make this easier while saving people money. That next day, I called my brother and I ended up saying, this is the business. I did 10 deals for free. Um, I did 10 deals for free. One thing you should learn is if you're ever going to start a business, before you quit your job to decide, I'm going to go do this, the best advice I ever given, and unfortunately, I've seen too many people not follow this advice, go do it 10 times for free. If you want to go be a power washing company, go and do it 10 times for free. Because you're going to find really quick when you're doing it for free, the type of clientele you want to work with, do you enjoy this work? Is it something that you can continually doing over and over and over again? Doing 10 deals for free teaches you so much. I did it for 10 deals for free, fell in love with it, and said, boom. That's it. Sounds like your assistant is more of a chief of staff. I mean, you can call her whatever role she is. She manages my life. So, I mean, a good assistant is. Are you nicer to your clients? I think my clients are nice. Are you trying to open an underwriting division? Maybe one day. I don't know. Approximately what percentage of free consults convert? Like 60%? It's like 60%, something along those lines, and we reject a lot of them. Can I run your Twitter account? No. Can I specifically say I want to work with Romana? 100%. You guys hear from Igor? No, I think the guy's long gone. How much do you make annually? I don't know. I mean, last year we did 1.1 million in sales, and I think I took home like 500-600 something in that ballpark. I don't know the exact. It's somewhere in that rough. I'm not like trying to hide it. It's like roughly. This year I'll probably take home 7. I mean, I really want to. When you were a kid, did you dream of owning a business? I always said I was going to be. I always said I was going to make money. I never dreamed of owning my own business though. Just curious, what would make you reject a client? We reject clients all the time. Guys, my service is here to save you time, energy, and anxiety. We save money, but that's a byproduct. If I do a free consult with you and for 20 to 30 minutes or for 20 minutes, you just talk about, hey, so I have a savings for 1,000. Can you save me 3,000? Well, can you give me 2,500? Well, what if we were to expand if your entire conversation is based off money, this doesn't make sense because you're focused on money. Your number one priority is money. So like that would make me reject a client if your entire conversation is based around money on a 20-minute consult. Now you can talk about money. You can say, hey, what kind of savings do you expect? That's a good conversation. But if you had a 20-minute consult that's for free and your only conversation is how much money do you save? If I switch trim, does that save me more money? What if I was to expand my options? If I finance versus cash, can I save a little bit more? How long did it take for you to make enough business to leave your 9 to 5? I left before we were making profit, but I just believed in myself. And so I did a lot of dumb things that I don't know if I'd recommend. So first off, I recommend doing 10 deals for free. After I did that, I put my notice into the dealership. The dealership asked me to stay because they were short on finance and I was the number one person and they didn't want to lose that income. So I ended up staying and working on this on the side for about 6 months until June. But then I moved halfway across the country because I didn't want a reason to go back. I knew if that job was right here the entire time, like if it just sat there, then I would be tempted to go back. I was good at it. I was successful at it. They would take me back in a heartbeat. So I moved halfway across the country, spent money there, moved to Florida, where we knew really nobody, didn't have a job. And from that moment, from January 3rd, I didn't make money until November. And by make money, I mean enough to pay my bills. Do you rent or own? I rent right now. We used to own, but we sold the house. How and when can I schedule a consult for you? Links in the bio for that. Oh, too easy. I appreciate that. I see your comment. Thank you. Where'd you grow up? I grew up in Iowa. Georgia, Iowa. How do you see the business in 5 years? So I think we keep expanding. We're going to offer a few more product lines. My goal is to get this company to 1,000 plus deals. Within 5 years, I would like to be well above 1,000 deals a month. And I'd like to expand. Canada is something that I have a high passion point on. I really want to get to Canada. I've heard so many horror stories there, and I think it'd be really fun. I want to get into RVs and I want to get into boats. There's a lot of dynamic that gets into that, right? The reason why I'm successful in this industry is I'm very good at what I do. I'm also very smart in the car industry. I don't know a dang thing about boats. No thanks. Too easy. Oh my God, you're the guy in the pool video. You made and you're on Twitch, dude. You're the most badass person I know. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Please hold. Everybody be cool. Talk amongst yourselves. I want fun conversations. Don't worry, we're gonna make phone calls today. Everybody relax. What's up? Thought he'd never leave? You think he sits or stand? Oh my gosh, what in the world? So you guys think he? Oh my God, what? Okay, jeez, Louise, that was fast. It was fast. Yes, I washed my hands. You can see they're wet. Relax, children. Anyone like Kanye's new album? I don't know. Everybody's quitting. Talk about him. He's back. Oh, quit talking. Oh, okay. They said everybody's quitting. I would agree that everybody's quitting their job right now. How long did it take you to get to 10 deals a month? 9 months. 9 months. And that was me doing it for free and doing social media, trying to grow. Reach out privately on Instagram is going to be the best way to do it. Reach out to me on Instagram. Where do you find all your customers? Social media. Yeah. He did say chat amongst yourself. You know what? You're not wrong. Oh, I love the Embody. It's great. The day one was a little bit weird because the material on this chair, I really nobody talked about it, but it's not the nicest material that I thought. Like, it didn't feel. Now it's comfortable. It's good, but I had to get used to it. Who do you call if someone pecks a payment? I do all the math before that happens. Word of mouth. A word of mouth. Word of mouth. So when we did it for free, my rule is when we did it for free, right? I did it for free for people. And my rule of thumb was if I did it for free, these are the two rules. No matter what, you have to give me an hour to 2 hour review survey, not through a third party, which was my brother, it wasn't me, to talk about your experience. So then we had market data, right? And that we learned so many, and we still do those to this day. We don't do a free service anymore, but we give I think like a $250 Amazon gift card or something. We'll do those for previous clients. We'll say, hey, maybe it's $100. I don't know. It's something. We give some type of gift card. We do them every once in a few. I guess only one chat per viewer will ever get noticed. I have hundreds of chat. They're just not all on YouTube. Relax. Jeez, makes me lose my thought. I just lost my thought. Oh yeah. And then 2, if you had a good experience, all you have to do is refer the service as a paid service to somebody who would pay the 1,000, or I think it was 2,500 at the time. So I just said, hey, if you liked it, just review, right? Review and then recommend. And we started getting some business from that. Like the guy that's done like the doctor did 7 deals, he was a referral. Can I call in for questions? I don't mind going in on live and paying. I mean, you just ask the question. Can you do a challenger deal today? Probably not. I don't think I have a challenger deal. What's in your garage? What's your Halo car? I have an M5 CS. That's my baby. And then we have a Lexus NX350 hybrid, which is Juliana's baby. And then I have a Subaru Impreza, which we throw the dogs in when we need to drive with dogs. I do want to get another vehicle sooner or later, but it'll be either a nice SUV or a Porsche. Would your service help a Tesla purchase? I mean, used, yes. I mean, new in theory. If you want to give me $1,000 to order you a Tesla on the website, I certainly will do that. Did you pay in cash? No, I financed. I put, what, 60K down? Juliana can tell me 60K down. You have a car just driving around for the dogs? Yeah. Oh no. Did she bring Pico?
Oh, I just had to tell you something really quick.
What's in your hands?
Oh, it's just my phone.
What is that? They can't even see it on TikTok.
Oh, wait. How do I get it on? Oh, there.
Dogs aren't allowed.
Like
Dogs aren't allowed upstairs.
Well, they're not allowed on the floor.
Hi, Pico.
But he's not on the floor.
He's seeing a whole new world.
Yeah. Did you see the quote about the boxes? They want me to...
No, I didn't see anything
They
about
want me
it.
to flatten them and then take a picture so they can give us a quote.
Thoughts on advice from Russ Flips Flips. What advice did he give? Did he make a video? The dog's a cutie. Yeah, he is a cutie. Yes. Yes, but he's not allowed to be rewarded for being up here. You're not allowed up here. You know that.
We can give him a pet. Okay, gotta go back to work.
Yeah. Oh, just as in videos in general. I mean, Russ has some good advice. I mean, he's had some questionable advice that I've called out. Like he brought the idea of leasing a car to get rid of negative equity. I think that's one of the worst pieces of advice that he's given out. I think he overblew that idea, and now everybody thinks they can use a lease to get out of 20 grand of negative equity. Dang, he barely acknowledged her. She's been in chat this whole time. You guys are ridiculous. She's literally been in chat. I've been talking to her in chat. I called and no answer. Left a message ago. Yeah, Jake, it's interesting. Juliana, he said I don't give you attention. Do you feel YouTube TikTok side of things hurts or helps your deals with Recognize? I think it helps. Rahul, I appreciate it. Do you invest in the stock market? I mean, just like anybody would, sure. I mean, am I an investor? Am I a stock bro? No. Elaborate on Jared. Jared can chase all the dreams that Jared would like to chase. I wish him the best. When dealerships find out it's you, they run for the hills. Yes. Damn, just ignore her. I'm streaming. I mean, also, like, Juliana knows that I'm in, like, work mode right now. So, like, that's part of it. She also knows when she comes in here and I'm, like, working without the stream on, I'm the same way. Like, when I'm in the mode, I'm in the mode. Maybe be like Gordon Ramsay and overhaul dealerships live, start your own miniseries. It's not a bad idea. We've thought, like, we have thought about eventually doing some dealership training to get people to understand, like, because here's the problem right now is the only people that are training dealerships, and I don't know if I want to get into this field, are people who work in dealerships. And they're really, like, there's nobody, in my opinion, I don't think there's a single person, and I'll even add Rust to this. Rust is really good at social media, but I don't think anybody's teaching dealerships how to understand their customers better. And I think that's a problem. Did you see my comment this morning about doing a 12-hour stream with nonstop negotiations? Potentially. How many deals for each negotiator responsible for at one time? 10 to 15. Yeah, and that's the problem right now. I think that's but again, I would rather help clients, but it's an idea that we have, like, in the future. Like, could we do that? Could we create something? Because I think the biggest problem right now is people don't talking to us is work. I mean, streaming is work, right? I could be hanging out with Juliana. Like, I barely get to see Juliana. I love her, and we got our date nights every week. But like, I don't get to see her enough, and I miss her all the time. Why don't you do commission? Because it's not a commission job. Like, what would I do commission for? You're not doing any vehicle acquisition, or you're not doing any customer acquisition at all. People misunderstand this role all the time. This is not a sales job. It has sales elements because you're convincing a dealership to do a deal. Because when you add commission, it removes customer service, 100% driven. I think driven applied to. So we're just working to you? What? So we're just working to you? So you're just working for me? Is that what you're saying? Yes, you're just working for me because that's how life works. Why don't you hire former salespeople? We have. The last 3 hires we made. But I mean, I don't think that's a requirement at all. We hire I believe Romana is still, in my opinion, the best hire that we've made for the company. She's phenomenal at what she does. So you're running a business and hiring employees? Yeah. Yeah, Rolo. Could you do a commission based on how much you save people? Then this would be a money saving service, not a time, energy, and anxiety saving service. Also, the example I always use is a GX 550 is one of the hardest cars in America to get. It takes more hours to do that deal than any other deal. Yet I would get paid less on that deal than I would doing a Mazda. DeSoda, thank you for the Prime. You've been subbed for 3 months. That's so impressive because I haven't even been on. So thank you, dude. That's a real one. I haven't even been on Twitch that long. Are you Mike Johnson? I don't even know who Mike Johnson is. So how do you get paid? People pay me $1,000. Yeah, the day in the life. We want to do so like the day in the life video. That's a really good point. We want to do more videos like that, but we don't have time. My team. It's charismatic service based upon negotiating on your client, which is great. Yeah. If I remember Tristan right, Tristan applied. He had a really good interview or a really good application. I will tell you this application round was the best application round that we've ever had, and it wasn't close. This was by far the toughest. We had over 1,000 applicants by the end. Have you ever done local networking to grow your business? No, I don't like local. I'm already recognized so much live. Like, I don't want to go to every event and be talking about business. That's one of the beautiful things about my friend group right now is none of them are like, I mean, I guess they follow me at this point, but it's not one of those things where, yeah, I don't know. When I talk to my friends, I'm not talking about like, we have a really good friend named Carmichael. He's great. He's one of our closest friends at this point. We go out and do food things with him. We talk a little bit about work, but not really. We talk about a million other things going on. It's good. It's great. We're gonna start making phone calls here soon. We need some sub badges. We have them on other platforms. I'll bring them over, Physics. Tommy, I invited you to get a hold of me after your show sometime. I have an effort to maximize the effort of sales. I don't know who you are, Tim. Guys, like, and I just want to be like super transparent. I'm not saying that like a lot of people want to contact me to say, hey, I want to give you advice on running your company. I want to do this. I want to do that. I appreciate it all. At this point, I thank you, but I don't need it at this point. One day we'll probably take, but if I was to take everybody's piece of advice, you don't know me yet. Exactly. Like, I don't know you, and me setting up a meeting to talk to somebody I don't even know. I mean, I'll Google you right now. Tim Costello. Tim Costello. Are you the Australian Baptist minister? Dude, you're a Baptist minister. I should take your advice. I've learned so much now. I mean, and again, I'm betting that you're probably great at what you do, and you're probably a successful CEO that have done a million different things. Um, I'm just at this point. If I was to take everybody's advice, I would be just taking advice all day. I have just like as and Tim, I think you'll appreciate this. As any good business owner, I have a tight knit people that have done it before that I trust, um, that I lean on for advice. My brother is one of those people. Don't take advice from someone you wouldn't trade places with. I just don't know anything about it. Hypnotherapist is going to hypnothotically. Not giving advice, and I understand. You just said you wanted a way for me to convert sales. Wouldn't that be advice? Or are you trying to sell me something? If you're trying to sell me something, it's a definite no, dog. That's a no for me, dog. Like, because if you're not calling to give me advice, that means you're trying to call, or you're trying to set up a call to sell me something. Or third option, you want my advice. And at that point, now we're charging you. But if you want to talk to me, I charge $500 an hour, and that's like that's just for the first hour. It goes up from there. How do you feel about Mike Tomlin? I love Mike Tomlin. You ever give me a sub? Thank you. No problem. I didn't do it. I think I like Howard. I think Howard could be good. Can I copy what you do? Sure. Sign me up for 2 hours. Ashley, write him a contract. I have no idea how your business works, but can I get 30 to 50 leads per day? And can we talk for 15 minutes, 75 times a day? I get this cold outreach. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Hey, me too. I don't need to. Again, Tommy, did I get selected? No. Have any celebrities contacted you? We're doing another deal for another NFL player. I think that's probably the craziest thing is like we've had a few NFL players that have reached out, and those are fun, just because it's like I think it's more fun because I'm seeing a side of the NFL that I didn't see before. Like obviously we see football, but like talking to somebody about how many catches they get to hit a certain bonus, and talking about things I don't know. So that's really cool. I talked about somebody that just signed up. They just signed up for a different team. They were dropped by their current team due to as a cap hit, and they moved across the country. He was talking about he was like, I got fired from them, so I hate him. He didn't hate him, but I didn't like him either. So it was funny. It was good. It was a good conversation. One of our employees, they were a big fan of AJ McCarron. He's been in the chat a few times. We're going to help him out, but one of my employees is like the biggest Alabama fan. So like when he saw us chatting in our because he can see all the chats, he's like, "Is that the AJ McCarron?" AJ's great. He's such a cool guy. Such a down to earth guy. Who else? We just helped somebody that was on Love Is Blind. So that's kind of big. Andy and Michelle are probably like the two most quote unquote famous people. Andy and Michelle are great. Honestly, two of the most down to earth people that I've ever met. For as big of a following as they have, they're awesome. And yeah, I would do. Let's negotiate some car deals. Okay, cool. User. What's the most exotic car that you've negotiated in your opinion? Probably a Lamborghini Urus. Have you helped later era? Have I helped anybody else that's famous? Andy and Michelle, just type them in on TikTok. You'll find them. They have like 7-8 million. It's a couple. They do couples content. It's really good couples content too. It'll make you laugh. What do you drive in M5 CS? Do you miss Pittsburgh? Gosh, no. Do I like visiting? Sure. Because I like going to the games. But do I miss Pittsburgh? No. Oh, late era. Oh, geez. No, I haven't uploaded Mar Jackson. When are you coming to Texas next month? Where'd you meet Juliana? Met Juliana in Florida. Can you negotiate a Bugatti for me? Yeah. Did you return the car? Like my car? No. Yeah, I think we're about there. No one is accepting anyone at this point. Dude. Holy moly. I'm going to tell you guys just some like life advice. If you get a rejection letter, don't take your anger out on me. I just had somebody email a rejection letter, and my rejection letter, I'm gonna read you out the rejection letter. Our rejection letter is thoughtful. It says, "Thank you so much for taking the time to and this is for this person, for submitting your application on Loom for the deal coordinator. We greatly appreciate your effort and thought about you sharing your personal experience with us and your skills in the automotive space. After careful consideration, we've decided to move forward with a candidate whose background aligns more specifically with the needs of this position. That being said, we were genuinely impressed by your qualifications and that time you invested in the process. Thank you again for your interest in joining our team. We wish you the best in your career journey and hope you connect with us again soon." So, this is, we have multiple people that say random things, right? This person said, "No one is accepting anyone at this point. Shouldn't even bother." Oh, wait. Do we have deals? Bonus units. Oh, I need this 1 second. Please hold. Everybody pause. I need it. Mine. Call Ryan.
Calling Ryan Sunshine.
Mine.
Which one?
I don't know. You sent me a Supra. I just assume I need a Supra. I have two of them. Let me look right now.
It's red.
I
think that's why it was a bonus unit.
I don't care. I mean, okay. I have two clients. I need Supras right now. Okay, I got Bo. Automatic transmission will only take white.
Oh, come on.
Okay, what about David? David, I think he wanted red. I think that's just been a problem. Oh, this David.
With hazelnut
Okay,
interior.
okay. David.
It's a Ferrari.
David. Okay, wait. Okay, one second. David. Hey, David. Wait, what do you say? 1 second. I'm checking. 2026. Wait. Notification. Wait. This is an automatic. Have a red automatic. What can you do on it for me?
I mean, honestly, dude, sticker price on this is such a good deal.
As we go on, we remember.
I doubt we even get another one allocated to us for the rest of the year or forever again. Maybe
all
one or
the
two more.
times we had together.
Let me look around. Hold on. Over there.
As our lives change.
I'm doing something. Hold on. You can't even play the actual song for me. You're just gonna vocalize it.
No, because then I'll get copyrighted.
I mean, oh, dude, that's actually happening to you.
I get copyrighted all the time. People are trying to take my money.
Actually, I mean, they're.
I'm texting the other client too. The one that said they want a white one.
There's only about 20 of these incoming for the entire state across all the colors.
20 is a lot for a Supra. Is that how you pronounce it? Supra? I mean, do people even buy this car anymore? I mean, it's not even a Toyota, it's German. It's not even German, it's Austrian.
I was just about to say it's not even German.
Okay. Would you take a red one with hazelnut? This person wanted it on it.
I'll cover your fee for him, so because I was breaking even.
Okay. So 1,000. Automatic. Okay. Automatic. Okay. Let me work these two. The other ones that I was really looking for a manual. No worries. I just found. Okay. I will. Okay. Let me see if this other person will take. They said white, but
Hey, I sent you
The red
a
does it.
XSE red as well. We were talking about one yesterday. I only had blue. We'll have 2 more colors.
Did your
now.
allocation come in?
No, not yet, but we're slowly getting some bonus units.
Somebody, I got sent a rejection letter to, said no one is accepting anyone at this point. Shouldn't even bother.
Dang, man, throwing the towel that quick.
I know, right? Rather than this other person said, thanks for getting back to me. Are there any other positions open? I'm super interested in the company.
Yeah, there we go. That's
like a positive one to be like, oh, you know, I like you.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
People are
Okay. Okay, cool.
Look at that wrap when you have a set too.
As we go on, we remember. Okay, thank you for being so nice on that deal.
You got it, brother. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Comes with Xylon, but no warranty. What? Do we need Slack? Boom. Okay. Anyone check over the Toyota list to see if this fits? I have 35 off. Okay, cool. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Did you ever close the deal yesterday? Yes. You're doing strong work. Thank you. Bada boom, bada bing. What's the ding sound? I don't even know what the ding sound is. It's my notification for my CRM. Yes, everything's been negotiated. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Sorry, just put down the deposit. Are we doing the bingo for the end of the month? No. Okay, let's negotiate some car deals. Let us negotiate the car deals. What are we going to do? First off, you guys don't know, my name's Tommy. I negotiate car deals for a living. My goal is to save you time, energy, and anxiety. We save money, but that's a byproduct of it all. We are trying to get to 200 deals this month. We are close. We need 65 more people to sign up. Because we've never broken the 200 number mark. Do you actually set foot in a dealership? I mean, do I have set foot in dealerships before? Yes. Ooh, hiccup. I do have a Porsche deal. Kind of sounds a little funsies right now. We have a Genesis deal. That sounds kind of funsies. I got a F-150 King Ranch. That sounds kind of fun right now. I have an Acura ADX. We haven't done an ADX. We just want to point out that your website design is epic. Thank you. And it gets copied. What about this ADX? I've never done an ADX. I have no idea what the market is on it. We're not doing a wheel spin. The Acura ADX? We've never done it before. You guys always complain. This is a brand new car that just came on the market. C10P says Acura. A bid, come visit. Dude, I think I'm going to LA next month. I got an event in LA. I think I'm being flown out to LA. As a finance manager in Audi Volkswagen. Let's go. Dude, I better get a ride in the McLaren. That's my only rule. In McLaren, a bid, I might need a rental. Can I rent one of your 98 vehicles? I got you. Thank you, Abid. Okay, let's go negotiate some car deals. Let's go. Okay. So let's go through. We are looking for, first off, let's go through and see what we are looking for. This is our CRM. This is our customer profile page. You can see here, we are looking for a new Acura ADX black front-wheel drive A-Spec with the red interior. They don't have a trade-in. They don't have a monthly budget. They're willing to drive as far as Palm Beach. They only want the black. They only want the red interior. we're going to search. We got to do an intro, guys. I need you guys all to relax. We're going to do the intro. We're going to do the intro. I need you guys all to relax, okay? We cool? We cool? We cool? What happens when I have to negotiate on a car that I've never negotiated before? Now, I do over 150 car deals on a monthly basis. So you'd have to imagine that I've negotiated on almost every car at this point, being in business for over 2 years. But every once in a while, I get a gem that just genuinely gets me excited. This vehicle is the Acura ADX. It just came out and we have a few clients that have signed up that are looking for great deals. When it comes down to it, we have to get back down to the grassroots and start from the very beginning. So let's see how we negotiate on a car we've never negotiated on before. Bada boom, bada bing. That's an intro. Let's go. Okay, we're going to first start up ADX. Okay, ADX. There's 6,000 of these bad boys available. We want the A-Spec package. We want black with a red interior. Oh, there's 233 of these. We are going to be looking in Southern California, Florida. Okay. Ooh, this dealership has a whole bunch. Okay, they said they want to drive. We're going to try to stay in Miami. We in Miami. Okay. First dealership I'm looking for, they have the car in stock and available. You might say, Tommy, can I see the computer? Can I see the screen? No, you can't. You've all lost the privilege. Okay, so step 1, we're going to see if the car is available. Step 2, we're going to ask for 10% off. If you need a manual Supra, I have one. Whoa. What can you do and what color? Ooh, smiley face. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, calling. Okay, we're going to make a phone call. This is not a drill. You finally get your dream.
Thank you for calling. Service, this call may be recorded.
Yes, it will.
How may I help you?
Hey, can I speak to somebody in sales?
Yes, one moment.
Okay. I think she was in an elevator.
Acura, assist you.
Are you in sales?
I sure am.
Okay, sorry. You sounded exactly like the first person I talked to that said they were sorry. Hey, I just want to see if you guys have a car available.
Sure. Give me just a moment. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name's Tommy.
Tommy, what car are we looking at today?
I have a stock number. Does that help?
It sure would. Is it new or pre-owned?
It's brand new.
Awesome. Give me just a moment.
Take your
And
time.
what would be the stock number?
Stock number is going to be 25111 or 44600.
We are looking at a 2025 Acura ADX A-Spec package.
A-Spec package. That's the one.
All right. I do still have that vehicle available for you. Any questions in particular that I could answer?
Well, I've already driven it. Already fell in love with it. Looking to buy one. Live in Palm Beach. Really just trying to get the best deal on one. So I'm calling around, hoping those Memorial Day sales that everybody talks about are around and get a great deal.
Absolutely. That's always the name of the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. And you're looking to lease or you're looking to finance?
I'm looking to finance or cash, one of the two.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. You mentioned you're in Palm Beach. You're quite a far away.
I mean, I'm not that far. West Palm?
Exactly. Not that far. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, not too far.
Okay. Look, let me ask you, were you able to see that car on our Acura Pembroke Pines website or maybe a third-party website?
On your website. Is that the best place to find it?
It is. It is. I was just asking to make sure. Okay. So what I want to do first is, I know you already fell in love with the car, but I want to make sure that you're in love with this one. I'll send you over a video just to give you the best idea of what it looks like in person. And I can work out. Did you have a price point in mind that you'd like to be at?
I'm looking for the best price.
Have you been made an offer already?
You're my first call.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
See?
Okay.
First
And
is
let
the
me ask
best.
you, you've already test driven the vehicle?
I've already driven it. Already fell in love with it.
All right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, for the meantime, is send you over a text message with my name and number, the address to our store, just so you can have the information from my personal number. That way, if you do have any other questions, you send me a text or give me a call. I'm gonna be here to assist you the best way possible. That's for the meantime that I go ahead and work out those numbers for you, and then we'll give you a call back to work out everything together.
Awesome. That sounds great. Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. Take care.
All right. I didn't mute the I didn't mute the stock. Oh, I didn't mute the stock number. Whoops. Okay, my bad. Thank you. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, moderators. You're the best. This is why we have a mod. Wait, am I crazy? Wait, guys. She threw me through a loop because I just called a dealership in Southern California and I said I was in West Palm and she was like, that's far away. It's not that far. Okay, this dealership says they have 98 of them. Okay, let's call same payment, new car. Okay, we're gonna call this next dealership. It's Brian. Okay, yes, I gotta say yes. Okay, bada boom, bada bing. Okay.
Thank you for calling Phil Smith Acura. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For parts, press 1. For service, press 2. For sales, press 3. And for
This call may be monitored and recorded for record keeping, training, and quality assurance purposes.
I'm not even dealing with it. Not even dealing with it. We're not calling him. Sorry. We're gonna leave him alone. I didn't mute it. Not worth it. Not worth the hassle I'm dealing with. I already have the name of the dealership 78 times. Nope. 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 I won't even deal with it. As we go on.
To provide the service, this call may be recorded.
Domingo speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, are you in sales?
Yes. How can I help you?
Hey, I just want to see if you have a car available.
Okay. Which one it is?
I have a stock number if that helps.
Yeah, let me write down here. Okay. What's the stock number?
Stock number is S is in Sam, M is in monkey, 700448.
You said the last digit is a 0048?
00448, correct.
00.
Now the whole world knows.
That's a new car.
That is a new car. I mean, I would say, imagine it's new.
Let's see there. She might be available right now. Let me just go check and see if. Can I get the best callback number? Okay, that's the ADS spray package, right?
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's available.
Awesome, perfect. Well, I'm super interested in it. I fell in love with it. I drove it, man, and it drives like a dream. Anyway, I'm really just trying to get the best pricing, and I heard you guys are the best place to call.
All right, that sounds good. Do you want to do a lease or you want to buy it?
I want to buy it.
You want to buy it? Okay. Do you have any Acura at home or any Honda car that,
We have a Honda,
that
yeah.
can? What year is the Honda?
2019.
19. Okay. All right. Let me see. You can get a. So you want to finance or you want to pay cash? How you going to handle it?
I'm open to cash or finance. Let's just say cash. Make it easy for you.
All right. Okay. Do you live in Miami or you live out of Miami?
At West End, West Palm.
West Palm. Okay. When do you want to be available to come to test drive the car, or you want to do everything remotely?
I want to do everything remotely. I'm a remote type of guy.
All right. So let me verify that for you. So let me get the information that I can get it for you. Let me get it start over here. Do you have any trading? Any car that you want to trade in?
No car, no trade.
No trade. Okay. Do you let me see here. This is the first time you call here, or you call here before?
I mean, I think it's the first time. I mean, maybe once upon a time I was looking at a
First time?
car, but
Okay, all right. No, yeah, you asking because most of the time when people call, we already have everything in the system. That's why I try to make sure that you call before.
got it. Yeah, I don't think I'm in your system.
How do you spell your first name?
First name, T-O-M.
O-M. Tom. Okay. All right, Tom. How do you spell your last name?
Last name, M-I-K-U-L-A.
Okay. U-I-O. I'm going to put you in the system here, so I'm going to get a quote for you.
Okay,
So
you haven't
can
done
get
that
the
yet?
price
Okay.
out the door. So let me get it
Okay.
I'll give it that to the manager so he can take care of that. If everything goes well, make it a deal today?
I mean, if you give me a deal, I can make it in today. I'm fast.
Okay, so let me talk to him about it so he can take care of that. Let me start work on that, so I'm going to get back to you in about 15 minutes. That can be fine for you?
15 minutes. I'm looking at my watch. That's about 5:15. I can make that work.
Okay, perfect. So let me start work on that.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay? All right, so we get in touch.
Okay, sounds good. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, hey, how's it
You
going?
may have just good. You may have just gotten off the phone or spoke with Denasia Hines
Yeah, of course. I
regarding
remember.
a vehicle that. Okay, you are interested in a ADX 25.
I'm very interested in that ADX.
Well, I have plenty to choose from. Are you local with this number, or are you out of state with this number?
I'm in Florida. Yeah, I'm in South Florida.
Okay, good. Would you care to stop by to take a look, or you would like to have more information to get started?
Well, I've already driven it. Already know I love it. So I've done the look-in. It's more the numbers and the purchasing I need to do.
Okay, so we're Acura Pembroke Pines, the #1 selling dealer here in the state of Florida. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but I'm sure I won't be undersold.
Well, that's what I like to hear. So yeah, I'm excited.
All right, so whatever you have, bring it to me, and I'll beat it, and we'll make a deal.
Wait, what do you mean? What do I have? Should I have something?
I'm thinking maybe you did some investigating already, and you've come to a conclusion because we're maybe a second or third or last guy you called.
Nope, you're the first one I called.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I mean, I can show you whatever you need to be shown and give you a price on what these cars are going for, and you can see that online as well. But I'm willing to work with you at any cost.
Okay.
So I
At
want
any
your business.
cost? Now you're speaking my language.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, cool. Can I
mean,
get
maybe it might
35% off?
Excuse me?
Can I get 35% off?
Well, I don't know if anyone would give you that.
Well, you just told me any price.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's I want to be within reason there.
I mean, you threatened me with a good time. You didn't say within reason. You said at any cost.
Yeah. Let's be within reason there. Now I'll give you whatever I have to give, and you can have it. I mean, because I'd rather I can replace the car, but not you.
That's true. My mom always told that in car accidents too. She told me.
Like I said.
Okay, so what can you do to make it easy so I don't have to call anybody else?
Well, what's your model in particular? There's 3 models. There's the $36,000 one, there's the $39,350 one, and there's the $45,550 one.
The A-Spec.
Which one are you interested in? The middle one, $39,350.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what color are you interested in?
The black with the red interior.
Okay, black, red. Okay. All right, so let me get some numbers together, and I'll be glad to call you back and let you know what I can do for you.
I'm excited, man. You got the high energy. I like it.
All right, let's go for it.
Okay. So
are you available to do this today or what?
Yeah, we can come in today.
Okay. All right. Let me call you back. I'll call you right back.
Bye.
All right, but let me say one thing to you, Mr. Tommy.
Yes.
A gift is always given in the presence of the givee, right? Which it feels a lot better to do so when you're in our presence.
Well, here's a good deal. You can give me the car in my presence. I'll come pick up the car, and that'll be your gift to me, and I'll give you money, and that'll be my gift to you.
Listen to this. That's a good one. I like that.
That's what.
You're just like me. I think I met my match here.
I love it. Let's see what we can do.
All right. Okay. Let me see what I can do for you, Tommy. I'll call you back.
Okay. Sounds good. Bye.
My name is James. Okay, James Chalmers. My cousin used to play for the Miami Heat. Do you remember Chalmers?
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't watch a lot of basketball, but now it's good to know. I'm never gonna forget.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'll call you back in a little bit. Let me go talk to someone and see what I can do for you.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. They responded. Boom, boom. Wait. He's good. He was fun. He was good energy. That was an intense phone call. You thought that one was an intense phone call? That guy was funny. He's good. I don't care if it was true or not. It was funny. Mario Chalmers played for... No. Who did you send the... Sorry, guys. Email to... Boom, 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 boom. Probably will be easy to work with. Email back. Okay, wait 1 second. I gotta help her set. I gotta help. 1 second. They have not responded. Let's send another email saying without a response, I am assuming you took care of this on your own side. So I guys gotta write a quick email. Take care of this on your own side. And you no longer need me to return the car. Please confirm if that is true. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta help the client out. Yeah. Okay, bada boom, bada bing. Sorry guys, I wanted to help. I'm helping Allie out on the side. This guy's a New Yorker. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say it like that. That guy is a New Yorker. Actually, let's add. All right, bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, is that the girl who asked for a car back? Yeah. I'm giving her I gave her a quick email to write. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's keep going. Let's keep on calling. Keep on calling. Kind of want to stand. Can I stand? I think the lighting is going to be messed up if I stand. I do want to stand though. Let's see what happens. Let's go. We're going to go up. We're going to go up as a team. Everybody. Wait, no, we're going to go up as a team. I want to stand. The standing desk, but I'm going to have to move this light. 1 second. We're going to set this up for stand. Yeah, we're good. Look at this. We did this. Whoa. Boom. Look, we're standing. Lighting's not that bad, right? Lighting's not that bad. It's a little bit weird, but did everybody hold on? Light literally didn't change. That's what you want to say. Nothing else moved. We're just taller. I just feel taller all of a sudden. Man, you're 7'2". Thank you for the $5 donation. Hey, just curious on how to go about determining to start negotiations on a used car. Do market research. So compare and contrast the vehicles, multiple things. Perfect. This is great. This is great. Send it again with that new one. That'll get a response. All right, let's keep going. I feel kind of short now. 1 second. I got to get on my board. I've been sitting too long. I have a moving board. Guys, I'm not 4'11". Don't be absurd. I just move my desk really tall. I have a board that I can stand on. The answer costs you $5, bro. The head is touching the ceiling fan. Yes, the short guys. I'm not going to give you a 5-minute. I guess you want a 5-minute answer. What you need to do is make an Excel sheet. Find where other cars with similar make and model, similar miles, and similar history go together and put them on an Excel sheet based on a 500-mile radius. Then expand that out from a 500-mile radius to nationwide. Put an average in price to all of these vehicles. Then actually call all of these dealerships to figure out what the actual price is, because the listed price is probably wrong. Once you've done that, you figured out the market value of a car. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. Okay. We can make another video if you like. We don't want to show our hand too early. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's call this next dealership. The next dealership.
Thank you for calling Doral Acura. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. For service, press 1.
Wait,
for sales, press
up.
2. For parts, press 3. For any other inquiries,
it's fine.
you?
Can I speak to somebody in sales?
Sure. How can I assist you? Do you have a stock number?
Oh, I do. Oh, wow. I do have a stock number. Yes. Sorry. It's S is in Sam.
I'm ready.
S is in sorry. S is in Sam. M is in Mary. 701131.
701-139.
131. Sorry.
131. Okay, you got it. Let me check that out. Bear with me.
I'm bearing.
¿Te quieres reír de mí? Pedí mi almuerzo a la casa. Ay, Dios mío.
Let me double check. One moment, please.
Okay.
Tell me the make and model.
Acura ADX A spec. Yes, it is a new vehicle.
Yes, I do. I very much so have it in stock.
Yes. Nice. Well, I've already driven it. I already know I love it. I really just want some pricing on it.
Are you looking to finance?
Looking to pay cash.
So let me go ahead and get your information so I can have a sales manager call you.
That'd be great.
All righty. Confirm your cell phone number for me, please.
Yes.
You got it. And may I know your name?
My name is Tom.
All righty. Tom, would you mind giving me your last name?
Mikula. Oh, sorry. Mikula. Mikula.
You got it. All righty. So I have you in my system here. I'm going to have a sales manager reach out to you about buying cash.
Okay.
2025 Acura ADX.
Okay, sounds
All
good.
righty.
Thank you.
Take care. We'll be in touch.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
This is Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Hey.
It's Domingo from Miami Acura. I promised to call you in around 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Let me check. You are 14 minutes. Wow.
That's how it works.
Wow. You are fast.
So you're surprised now, huh?
I wasn't surprised. I had all the faith in the world, Domingo.
All right. Yeah, I got the price out the door for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay, well, 1 second. I got to hold on. I'm ready. I'm holding.
Okay. All right. Yes. The price out the door, including tax, act, and everything, except the registration because you out of the city. So it's $42,000.
$42,000. Okay. How does that break down?
The breakdown, I'll
Yeah.
have to check it out for you because they didn't give me the breakdown. They only give me, the numbers. It says, it's around 42,000 over or something like that. If anything changes, like a tag, registration or something. Let me get a breakdown so we can send it to you. The person want to send you the breakdown, his name is Robert. So
Robert.
he's in charge with that now. So he's going to take care of that. He's going to call you. Let me see the range time, so make sure you're going to call you on time. What's the range time on that one?
Got it. Okay.
And around 10 minutes. This is around 10 minutes.
10 minutes. You are so punctual. I'm looking at my clock. 10 minutes. That works.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm not going to make an accusation here. I'm not going to make an accusation. But do you think there's snow at that dealership? That was from the lowest of lows to the highest of highs, and I mean high. And that's the only answer to how that conversation went so crazy. This is Tom.
Hi, Tom. This is Kate calling from my Toyota. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing so great. I love how you answered the phone.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I just always want to be on a game show, so I'm hoping that one
No,
day.
I love that. As you should be. That's awesome. Tom, the reason why I'm calling is because I noticed that you had recently contacted our dealership. Are you still in the market for a new Prius?
No, unless you're giving me one for free, because I'm trying to be on a game show. No, I don't need one anymore.
Okay. Well, if we're giving them out for free, you'll be the first person we call.
Okay, thank you. I'll be ready. This is Tom. I got it. We're good.
Oh, sounds good, Tom. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Thought it was a dealership. They said yes. Yes. Boom. So snow. That's the answer that I think. Did somebody gift Schlashley a sub? Schlashley's not allowed to sub because a super chat. So sorry, super chat, finding super chat. She's an employee. Did you super chat? Oh wait. 1K is worth it to not do business in Miami. It's a rather special place, special people with. Whoa, Brendan. Game show guy. Oh my gosh. Schlashley doesn't need any subs because she doesn't need to pay us any money unless she's getting free subs. Ashley doesn't have work. She doesn't have to pay us money to work. This is absurdity. Oh, no. Okay, boom. Can you negotiate with Toyota? Yeah. Yeah, I can negotiate on Toyota. Okay, let's keep looking. I want a Firehouse sub. Honestly, it sounds pretty good. You're supposed to pay me, not the other way around. Correct. So Ashley's actually volunteering. She actually just volunteers her time. Coca-Cola delivery came at 12. Oh, okay. Good morning, Jocelyn from Bloom. I'm trying to reach a, whenever you have those numbers. Is Tom married? Tom is happily with the woman of my life. Boom, boom. Okay, let's call this dealership.
Thank you for calling. Pilot at any time. For parts, press 1. For service, press 2. For sales, press 3.
This call may be monitored and recorded for record keeping, training, and quality assurance purposes.
That's copyrighted, but I'll dance anyway. You'd risk it all on Deal or No Deal?
Thank you for holding. Your call is valuable.
Thank you.
A customer care representative will be with you shortly. Thank you for holding. Your call is valuable to us. A customer care representative will be with you shortly.
I feel like the whole music's gonna get me muted. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the follow button if you haven't. Use your Prime if you haven't used your Prime yet. Michi Mitch said Tommy. Hi, Mitchy Tommy. I don't know how long I can have the music, guys. It gets copyrighted after a while.
Thank you for holding. Your call is valuable to us. A customer care representative will be with you shortly.
Is it hard to negotiate a GR Corolla? No. I need to check out my Supra deal. 1 second.
Thank you for holding. Your call is valuable to us. Customer care representative will be with you shortly.
How long do we do it?
Calling Phil Smith. How may I help you?
Angel, how's it going?
I'm good. What's going on?
Hey, I just wanted to, what's going on? Not much. I'm just hoping you have a car available.
All right. I'll be more than happy to help you. What vehicle are you interested in?
I have a stock number if that helps. Otherwise, I got the VIN, the make, the model,
Yes.
the last four of its social.
All right. Stock will do. Thank you.
Stock number S is in Santa, M is in Monica, 703950.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'll be happy to help you with that stock number. May I take a moment to tell you about our special event? My general manager just activated a VIP sales event for the next 3 days.
Oh
so we're
my-
currently overpaying for trade-ins, have that sign and drive option, as well as favorable approvals. So good timing.
Wow.
And
You just
let's
activated
go
that
ahead
right
and
now?
check. We have that sales event activated right now. So take advantage. Manager giving some great deals right now. And let me go ahead and check availability on that vehicle. Can you please provide me a good callback number that I can call you back in like 10 minutes? How do you spell your last name?
Last name Mikula, Mikula.
First name?
Tommy.
Thank you so much, Tommy. All right. Well, let's go ahead and check on availability. I'll be right back with you. Give me about a couple seconds here. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Hello, hello.
Hello, Tom.
You're back.
Yes, this is Robert from Miami Acura. How you doing, my
Oh,
friend?
you're not Domingo, but I'm doing well.
No. I'm the next best thing.
You're the next best thing because Domingo is the best thing.
Yeah, he's number one. So how did I do? Did I get back to you within the 10 minutes?
You did. I just checked my timer, and you did below 10 minutes. Honestly, you deserve an award.
I'm happy I'm able to impress you, my friend.
Thank you.
Well, I got a little breakdown for you here. Without the tag and stuff, it actually comes out to be $41,999.99.
Okay.
Just to give you the full breakdown, let me know when you're ready for it in case you're writing this down.
I'm writing it down.
All right. The market value of the vehicle is $39,350. We're applying a discount of $279.64 and another rebate of $1,000, which
$279.64.
Yes.
Okay.
And then another rebate of $1,000.
Okay.
So this adjusts the price to $38,070.36.
Okay.
The vehicle does have wheel locks, so that adds another $199 to it. So that brings the total purchase to $38,269.36. But now we have our documentation fee, which is $994.
Okay. $994.
And then our tag agency fee, which is $249.
Okay.
And then there's these two little things. The tire fee, I guess they charge you $5 for air, and the battery fee, it's $1.50 to check the battery. Total taxes will be $2,481.13, bringing the grand total to $41,999.99.
Okay, just to make sure I'm on the same page, this is a new one for me. You're giving me a $279.64 discount, but you're charging me $199 for wheel locks.
Yeah, those are the ones so that they can't, that have the key so they can't readily steal your wheels.
I get it, but that's a net discount with the ads of $80.
I mean, you could always remove the wheel locks from the deal.
I mean, that makes, I guess, a little bit better, but then we're only at a $279 discount.
I'm sure we can do better once you come in store. Again, this is just an estimate. But, we're desperate to get rid of them, so I'm sure if you come in, we can do better.
Well, why can't we just do better over the phone?
Because, I don't want to I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but I don't want to play games with you or anything. It's just I don't know why that's the way dealerships are. They don't give the final numbers over the phone, so they don't get shocked.
Well, I mean, I'm going to blow your mind. You are the judge and the executioner here. You're the one making that rule. You can't say I don't know why we don't do it. But it's like asking the chef. I don't know why we don't offer grilled cheese. I know I have the bread and the cheese. We just don't offer it. Like you just have to do better.
I mean, well, it is already. Remember, there's no special programs for the ADX right now. So, like I said, I'm sure we can do more to earn your business, but it would be in store.
Okay. So you're saying you won't, the no games means that you won't give me numbers over the phone.
I mean, I did just give you numbers,
Or
and
better
I said
numbers.
they could be
but
improved.
you're telling me you could do better numbers, but you give me, I guess, a $279
And also,
discount.
you also got to remember that this price does not include the tag as well, so that would be another fee that you have to pay.
I feel like you're making the deal worse, not better.
I mean, do you want the truth, or do you want me to tell you that that's the final number?
I mean, you just said, and I'm going to steal your words from you. We're desperate to get rid of these bad boys.
Yeah,
$279.
So come on
is
down.
investment.
Let me work a deal to put you in. Have you even test driven one?
I have.
And what were your thoughts on it? Because
I love it. It's
I
great.
kind of have mixed feelings.
You have mixed feelings on the car?
Yeah, because I guess because I don't know. I really like the electric cars now. I don't know.
I like the ADX. That's the one I want.
No, it's a pretty car. Actually, have you seen the new interior that they put in it?
Yeah, that's why I wanted the red interior.
Oh, I haven't seen the red.
Oh, it's literally on your lot.
In full disclosure, I've been here a week and a half, so I haven't seen everything on the lot yet.
What were you doing before this?
Honestly, I was trying my hand in insurance.
So they just gave me the new guy?
Excuse me?
So somebody just handed me off to the new guy?
I mean, it was the end of the other guy's day, and it's currently my shift.
So just so I'm clear, Domingo's shift was over, so he handed it off to you, which has been here for a week and a half.
Yeah, look, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go to the manager now. I'm gonna try to see if I can sweeten the deal a little bit more. But I'm telling you, if you come in store, is where I could do the most for you.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm gonna have to ask your manager for better. I know that your wise expertise of doing this for a week and a half makes you more of an expert than I am, but I'm
yeah, I understand.
Yeah, $279 doesn't excite me. If you're trying to get me to come out to your dealership, give me a $279 discount with a $199 wheel locks and saying, hey, if you come in, this will get way better. Like, how much better are you really going to get?
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Why didn't you surprise me over the phone?
Yeah, remember, part of the job is for me to try to bring you in. So I got to do my part.
I appreciate it.
So let me go ahead and talk to the manager now, see if I can sweeten the deal for you.
I can sign off that you did your job there.
All right, so let me try to sweeten the deal for you. I'll give you a call now in a couple minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you, sir.
Bye. What am I doing with my life? Worth it? He's unsure of the vehicle? Yeah, you got the feet pics. You're fine, guys. Not the dogs. I don't know what to do. I can reach. I gotta call James back.
After Sales, James speaking.
Hey, James, how's it going?
Okay, good. Now, I was wondering about. I just sent you a link to the vehicle with all the pictures and whatnot. It's got 20 pictures. You may have seen them already.
I haven't even clicked
Okay.
on it yet. I was calling you back the second I could.
Oh, okay.
I've seen all these pictures. Yeah, these are the ones on the website.
Yeah.
It's a beaut. I bet you agree this car is great.
Oh, of course I do. It's Honda's finest, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we go by that. I mean, that's why I chose Acura, because it gives me bragging rights, something to stand behind.
My mom always told me that too.
Yeah, if it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
And they say if it's too good to be true, and it's good and it's true, it's got to be right.
My mom never
anyway,
said that.
I'd like to give you a discount on the car, but I know that you're like anyone else, and myself. I do the same thing. I shop. So, for instance, if I gave you $1,000 off of the car, it may not make that much of a difference because you're living maybe up in Palm Beach or wherever you're at. If there's a few dealerships before you get to me. So, I'd like to be able to beat someone's deal, and I know that it's in your best interest to get the best deal that you can.
So you want me to go do some work?
Well, I don't. You don't have to. You can come here, and I can make it one time right. But you'll never know that for sure because you haven't done what you just said that you would ask me if I wanted you to do.
Well, I feel like this is a game of chicken, which is you think I'm going to shop your deal.
Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, everybody does that. I mean, it's only natural. It's money.
So why don't we do this? Why don't you give me your best number? And what I'll guarantee is no matter what, at the end of the day, I'll come back to you and say, hey, this is what I got. Take it or leave it. You've been a straight shooter with me. I'll be a straight shooter with you. You give me your best number.
All right. So as you know, I'm a member of a crew, right?
You're
I
a
got
crew?
a manager.
What crew?
I got a management crew. I got guys I'm talking to about it.
You meant like a crew, like a street racing crew.
Yeah, so we're not alone. I'm not alone. It's not my car. If it was my car, I'd say come on down. I'll give it to you, no problem.
Okay.
But I have to answer to somebody, a little bit there. I've been here 25 years, so I can just about do anything or get anything I want done.
Well, that's what I want to hear.
But this is a brand new car. It's a brand new car, and probably nobody's discounting them that much.
Well, then this should be easy. Give me a discount.
But I don't care. But we don't care because we like volume. So I'll sell the car. But I'd just like to know, what would bring you down here? I mean, what do I need to do to bring you here? To meet us. I mean, maybe you'll be glad you did. And it's a ride.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. I mean, the problem is that you're right. It's a new vehicle. We really don't know what the going rate of these cars are. I have no idea.
Well, we do because they're entry level. They don't have a lot of markup.
Yeah.
Just like the Honda Prologue and the HRV and HRC. I mean, HRC.
Yeah.
And the CRX what is it? CRV and the HRV. They don't have a lot of markup. They're entry level cars. The Pilot has more markup, and the MDX in our case has more markup.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
so we just turn them over.
My magic number is always in my head is 10% off a car. Obviously, that might not have that kind of markup on it, which is what my number I'll throw out there. If you give me that, I'll come on down right now.
All right, let's see what we got here.
But I got a crew too. I'm gonna warn you, and my crew is scary.
What's her name? You
might. I don't give her a name until she's ready.
I hear you. Well, that's a lot of money, $4,300.
You asked me to throw the number.
Hey, that's a lot. I might be able to do half of that or something. Let me see. Come on down. Why don't you come on down?
No,
take the ride.
Tell me right now. All right, let's go ask your crew. Your crew, go talk to my crew. We're going to put this together.
As they say, your people talk to my people.
Yeah, my people talk to your people. You're low-key famous.
All right. Let me just hang up and call you back.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
All right. Okay, you're going to answer the phone, right?
I'm going to answer the phone, but I don't answer the first time. I'll answer the second time.
All right, okay. I got you.
Okay.
Call you right back. Bye-bye.
Bye. He's good. He's good. I like him. And this is what a good salesperson does. There's a little bit of a song, a little bit of a dance. He's saying, and he's real, like, hey, you're going to shop my numbers. And I'm saying, yup, Dark Arts, Shadow. This is a cool piece of art on my wall. I got a frame TV. Compared to the guy that was here for a week and a half. A week and a half? What are we doing? Now there's a turkey on my wall. No, we're just standing up. We're standing up. We're being with my board. There's a balance board. You got to upgrade the ceiling fan. Guys, I rent the house. I could ask my landlord to upgrade it if I really want to. I'm betting he's going to do... we just have the Samsung frame. Like the Samsung frame and frame TV. Waiting on text messages. I want to get this one done. Yeah, Pico was on the stream earlier. Why rent? Because we moved to this area that we've never moved before. What happened? Okay. Tommy is doing his best Ray. You've got to be kidding me. You're too sassy, Kitey. You're too sassy. Can I cancel my warranty? Go for it. I wonder if any of these salespeople follow you. Maybe. I know some salespeople follow me. 16% is not a bad deal at all. Why do you want me to call George Saliba so bad? I talk to George all the time. Bada boom, bada bing. I will say I said that to my new employee today. And he kind of like giggled because I say it on live all the time. He's like, oh yeah. It's like, ooh, I just had somebody accept their deal. What? Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to get to work on some deals. But I want to get this one done. Tommy's the king of negotiating. I don't know about that. Has your new employee been there for a week and a half? No, our newest employee was here, our second newest employee started on Monday. And then one started today. Sybe says your negotiation skills suck. Thank you, dude. Isn't it crazy, Sybe, that I get paid to do things that I suck at? It's kind of cool, huh? Somebody pays me to do something I'm not good at. How does one start a job like this knowing nothing? You don't. That's your answer. You don't start a business on something you have no idea what it is. Default Zach, I pay him to be here every day. I'm waiting on somebody to call me back. Dude, I love this. This client just said, I've been looking for months. This deal is the best that I've seen. Let's do it. They were looking for months before they hired us. Dobby, do you have a sock? You low-key harass salespeople. Huh? I'm just trying to buy a car. And when they have good energy, we have a good time. But when it's, can I get a car for you? Do you want black or red? If he gives me 10%, I'll say it's a solid deal based on the 3 offers I have so far. Hello? Can I get stock number? Stock number? Tommy versus ex-Ludwig. If I could do any video with Ludwig, I would be in. Ludwig is such a cool... Wait, we're getting a call from James. I told you I'd answer.
I wouldn't bet on it.
No,
this
I told
is
you.
Scott. I'm the sales manager over at Acura Pembroke Pines.
Oh, never mind.
How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well, Sorry, I thought I was talking to James.
Closest thing. James has worked for me for, I don't know, he's worked with me for, 28 years plus?
Jeez.
Same difference.
Hey, that's
I'm
the same thing.
Manager. My name is Scott. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well, Scott. How are you?
Good. From what I understand, you're interested in an ADX.
I am.
All-wheel drive A-Spec.
That's it. I think it's front-wheel drive, but yeah.
No, actually, the one that James gave me the stock number of is an all-wheel drive, which is more money than... Oh, you want a two-wheel drive? That's fine. I wondered why an all-wheel
I think I
drive,
put a
but I
stock
wasn't
number on
going
a
to
front-wheel
question.
drive, but that's my fault.
Front-wheel drive, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm good with a
we'll
front-wheel
find
drive.
out. All right, no problem.
That could have been my mistake, too. I'm getting old. My eyesight's not what it used to be.
That's okay. Yeah. I thought maybe, you were going up to, Boston, New York or something with the thing afterwards.
They
Go
don't
brave
let me
the cold.
back there.
Back there. Why? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm not. I was just making a joke. Never mind. Just ignore me.
What's that?
I was making a joke. It wasn't funny, so I don't know where the joke was going. I'm at like a open mic, but I don't have any real jokes, so I try and nobody laughs. That's kind of my life.
Oh, God. All right. Two-wheel drive. We'll stay in Florida. 251358. 251358. I got all-wheel drives. I got two-wheel drives. 251358. And you want to buy, not lease?
Buy it. Yeah, buy it.
They're a good lease deal on the car, but if you're not the kind of person that leases a car, then would you just normally drive them forever and run the wheels off of them?
I drive them forever. It's what I do.
It's what I do. I drive them forever.
That's why I'm getting.
What do you have now? What do you drive now?
I drive a Honda CR-V 2019.
That's not holding on to a car too long.
I mean, I want luxury, though, and this thing looks cool.
Oh, no. I'm just saying to have a 2019 is not like an old car. Like, it's not like you're driving an 06 or something
That's
like
true.
that where you hung on to the car for 20 years or something.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Forever is a long time. I guess that's subjective, though.
I got a guy who traded in a car it was about 2 months ago. He traded in, I had to look twice. He traded in, the big Lexus, the LS400, the original one? Square body style? So the guy starts laughing when I said, I'll go look at your car myself. My used car manager's busy and I'm the sales manager, blah, blah, blah. I go look at the car and I see him laughing inside the showroom while I'm looking at the car because I'm staring at the odometer. And it's 546,000 miles on it.
Wow.
A 1989 with 546,000 miles. I got to say, I've been doing this for over 30 years, and that's the most mileage I've ever seen on the car.
That's impressive. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I don't even know what to do with this car. I said, I don't know whether to put velvet ropes around it or take it in trade. I don't know.
Good question.
546,000 miles.
New high score. He gets a free car.
That's what I said. Another 500,000 miles, you get a free one. They punch your card like they do at Dunkin' Donuts.
That's how you do it.
All right, let's figure this out. So you want to buy the car, blah, 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 blah. 39,930, 39,930. Pull back on the cars. I apologize for changing cars.
No, you're good. You're good. It's my fault.
Okay. And you know the difference between the A-Spec model and the regular model? And that's not a trick question. I just
Yeah.
wanna make sure you're on the right
Did all the research on the website. This is the one I'm looking for.
Okay. Car's a factory MSRP of $39,350.
Mm-hmm.
And since you have 19 CRV, you said,
yep,
you get what's called Conquest rebate, which is another $1,000.
Okay.
Whether you trade the car or not, I don't know if you're trading the car in. I assume you will be. I mean,
Highly considering it, but we haven't decided that yet.
Yeah, I figure if you're getting another, smaller SUV, that seems only natural.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's a good car to trade. Good value car.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, it's a Honda product. I mean, that's generally what happens is that, people migrate from a Honda to an Acura, go up a little bit in luxury and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So we take a lot of Hondas in trade.
Yeah, I mean, imagine so. It's a great car. They last a long time.
Yeah, I mean, without even sounding biased, if you go through life with a Honda product, which means Honda or Acura, or a Toyota product, Toyota or Lexus, you probably, as long as you maintain the car the way you're supposed to, these cars are bulletproof. I mean, and I think it's the only four brands that are left that are really that good. I think the American car market, no offense to anybody that might have one, but I think the American car market is, I don't know, not what it used to be. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's okay. It's just me and you here. You can speak truly.
Well, it used to be years ago, you know, someone bought a Cadillac, it was the top of the pyramid. Now, not quite.
Yeah.
And then you get into the German cars, and if you can swing the price of the car to get, like, you know, the real German cars, I'm talking about like an S-Class Benz or something along those lines, the maintenance on the damn thing is just so, I mean, oil is oil, a filter is a filter, so why is it $2,500 for your first service?
That's,
you know?
yeah, that's, I don't got that kind of taste, you know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't, yeah, even if someone can swing the car, I don't think I could swallow the fact of paying that much money in maintenance for a car.
Yeah.
All right, so your net before taxes would be 37,050, and I've got a real good selection of colors and everything. I don't know if you and James went over what you were looking for. You're coming. All he told me is that you were coming down, possibly coming down from Palm Beach.
Yeah.
All right, when were you thinking of coming down?
Well,
because what's really going to matter is the difference figure. If you're going to trade in the Honda, we'll, you know, put as much as we can on the Honda to make you happy and work out what the difference is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess before the Honda, I know you said some numbers there, but just so I don't get lost, what is the discount on the car?
So you go from 39,350 to 37,050 after all, before taxes, obviously.
Okay.
So you're talking about.
Does that include the two rebates?
$2,350.
Is that
That's
discount or are those
in,
with the
but
rebates?
that's markup to invoice.
Say that again.
That's net on the car. That's
Oh,
net on the car.
No, I know that. I know there's like $2,000. I know there's a Conquest rebate, and there's another rebate on this car. So I just didn't know how much of that is rebate.
Well,
and
it's
how much
Conquest or loyalty. You get, if you have an Acura, you get loyalty. If you have a non-Acura, certain products, which Honda's included, it's Conquest. It's one or the other.
Okay, so you gave.
And then, of course, they got, you know, if you have college graduate or military, there's other rebates that, you know, you didn't mention, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So it's $1,300 discount plus $1,000 rebate.
You got it exactly.
Okay. And tax, title, license, no crazy Pembroke protection plan or Xylon.
No. I don't do that. Nope.
And doc fees, how much?
$7.99.
$7.99.
That's it.
Okay. So it doesn't feel like the craziest discount that I've ever seen, you know?
Say that again?
It doesn't seem like the best discount that I've ever seen, you know?
There's not a lot of markup in these cars. That's the nice thing about it. I mean, it's not, you know, the higher up you get in price of an automobile, the more leg there is in the car. On this, there's not. This has got the same markup as an Integra.
Well, I don't know anything about the Integra either.
Yeah, no, whatever. I'm just saying it doesn't have a lot of markup. It's not Acura's most expensive car. If you get into, you know, the MDX Advance, of course, then you've got a lot more markup in the car.
Well, I appreciate it. I know that originally we were talking, James thought he could get to a little over $2,000 plus a rebate, is what he said. It's kind of where I was looking at.
James told you can get $2,000 plus the rebate?
He didn't say exactly that. He said he thought he could. He said he thought. I'm not throwing him under the bus. That's not what I'm trying to do. He said he thought.
No. James has been with us forever.
He's a 28-year vet, so, you know.
He certainly is. He's a good guy, yeah. Yeah, come down, but then what's going to matter, like I said, is the difference figure, because I'll put more in your trade than anybody will, because I could probably use the car. It's a great product for us to resell.
Yeah, but what if I don't trade?
On the used car end of it, Hondas, if you are going to trade in the car, which I'm sure you are, I would imagine. I shouldn't say I'm sure. I don't mean to sound positive about that, but and then you get taxed only on the difference, obviously. It's not your first car buy. Mm-hmm. So we'll get you good money for the car, and we'll put the right number on your car to make you happy.
Yeah, but I might not trade.
Okay.
So that kind of throws that out the water.
Well, that's up to you.
So could you just
That's
get
up to
can we get to a better discount without the trade?
No, I'm pretty much net on the car. I mean, I'm working on that. To triple net on the car is $200 less. So I'm $200 over net invoice on the car. So you watch a lot of dealers will tell you, you know, oh, we'll knock $4,000 off. Then you get there and there's a $5,000 addendum on the car.
Oh, no, I'm not talking over to the dealership. I'm talking
Which
to you.
is, you know, I don't play those games. It's not something I want to do. The only thing I order my cars with, I order the A-specs. Everything above a base model I order with all-weather mats and a trunk tray. I'm not charging you for that either.
Okay. So $1,300 off plus
And the
rebate
car
is
comes
the
with,
max.
and I window tint all, and I'm not charging you for this either. The car comes with window tint, and I put wheel locks on it as well. So you don't get a stripped out, nothing car. So I got window tint, wheel locks, all-weather mats, trunk tray, and storage film on the car with no additional cost.
Okay. So you're throwing all those in that you're not paying.
I do it on every car up over a base car. The base cars still get the window tint and the wheel locks, but not the other stuff. And there's no charge on that either.
Okay. Okay. Well, I was really hoping to be a little more discount, but I get it. You're at where you're at. I'm not going to make you lose money here. So if that's where you think is fair, then let me think about that for a minute. I really was hoping. I told him the number to get me to come in, but that's obviously we're miles apart there. But I like the car, so let me just think about that for a little bit.
Okay. When were you planning on coming down?
Well, I got to decide if I'm coming down.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well,
James was talking about making me a deal so
guys
good that I had no reason not to come down. I mean, I don't get me wrong. It's I understand invoice, you know, that's all the fun stuff there for me as a consumer. I'm just looking at a $1,300 discount. And I'm like, you know, it doesn't it's Memorial Day weekend, all the craziness. I was expecting a little bit better.
Memorial Day weekend, I'm still knocking more off the car than most dealers will. They'll start higher and make it look like, but you're not going to play that game, and I'm not going to play that with you. So, like I said, if there's a couple of $100 more I can save you, great. That puts me at net invoice on the car.
So $1,500.
And then, you know, other people sell you other things or you know, do something in finance that you know, and you've bought cars before, push products and stuff like that in order to make up difference, and that's, you know,
yeah.
There's a lot of different ways to slice it. I'm giving you bottom line on the car, sans a couple of $100 maybe.
Yeah,
and trying to make it worth your while.
No, I appreciate that. You're a straight shooter. I'm not saying you're not. I was just expecting a bigger
Very much
discount.
so. Very much so.
Okay. Well, let me do this. Let me think about it for a few minutes, and I'll give you a call back. Okay.
You got it, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate the time.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
His dealership called me back 3 times.
Thank you for calling Miami Acura. For the service department, please press 1. For the sales department, please press 2. For the
Hello, Tom.
Hi, how's it going? Is this Robert?
Yes, sir.
What do you know?
So I was actually getting back to you, and you know, I knew things would work out this way. We were able to, remove some of the pork from the deal, and that brought down the out-the-door price to $41,153.
Okay, so you're 41,000. What's the selling price now? Or what's the discount?
Well, now the selling price would have gone down to 37,000. I'm sorry.
You're good.
All right, so here's the breakdown. All right, so market value is $38,750. Discount $279.64. Rebate $1,000. So that brings it down to $37,470.36. And now we only have the tag agency of $255, the documentation fee of $994, and the taxes.
So you just gave me a rebate I qualified for anyway. and took the wheel locks off.
I mean, yes, I took off the wheel. Like I said, I took off the things that I could. And I knew this would work out this way. You know, like I said, you get the best numbers in store.
Well,
like if they needed to take off another 1,000 or 2,000 to make the deal with you, you know, you'd have to be here.
that seems insane.
I mean, the car is already a loser deal. You understand? So we need to know for sure
At
that we're gonna be able to sell you a car.
$279 off? With a $995 dock fee?
Yes.
That's not a loser deal. Maybe with your
It-
pack, it's a loser deal, but that's just because your owner has an aggressive pack.
This car doesn't have a pack.
Then there's
That's
no way you're
just-
losing
'cause
money.
that's 'cause
giving
there's no programs or
$279
anything
off
for this
of
vehicle
9.
right now.
If you don't have a pack, there's no way with a $279 discount you're losing with a $995 dock. That would mean that at MSRP you would lose money to sell this car.
I mean, most cars do lose money if you sell them at MSRP.
That's not true.
Well, for example, this is just an unrelated car, but a Range Rover Sport sold at MSRP is negative 285. That's just one example. I believe a Honda Civic sold at MSRP is a loser of $150 something.
That's because there's a $2,000 pack in here.
Where do you see a pack?
Well, we don't see the pack. That is what that is before commissionable gross. Your owner takes a piece of the pie before it happens, which is normally, especially in Florida, is a higher number. $1,000 to $2,000 is not uncommon. You probably have a $2,000 pack. But if you really think that your owner is not making any money on every car he sells at MSRP, you're insane. No offense, but that's.
Well, we got to remember, you know, we're counting on making the money in service. You know, us conversating.
I get that. That's because people discount the cars in order, and that's how a volume dealership works. You give crazy discounts, you make that money back in service. But at MSRP, you're not just losing money on every car deal. That means every mom and pop, small time, selling 60 cars a month would not be able to keep their business.
All right. Well, you know, like I have to learn a little bit more about the finances. I'm not at that point yet.
Yeah, my recommendation is if you don't know about it, don't talk about it because you don't know you don't know who you're talking to.
Okay.
I mean, it's just like if you don't know what you're talking about, I mean, you're just at this point just spitting out stuff that maybe you've been told. I don't know, but like it just comes off as a lie now. I know you're not lying. You're clearly just mistaken, but so you're not lying. I get that. You're probably just mistaken. But the idea that you're buying a Range Rover at MSRP and that's just losing money, that's insane.
Well, I had sold, you know, Range Rovers in the past, and you know that's what happened. That's why generally for a Range Rover they put, you know, $20,000 over.
Okay. Well, let's just cut back to the chase. $279 is a discount's not going to cut it. The good news is you're going to make that money back in service, so we can discount the money more and we'll make the money back in service.
Well, like I said, if you can come in store, I know we can do better.
Well, what's better?
If you can come in store, I'm sure the managers would be willing. I can't speak for them.
You also told me you were losing money on this car deal at $279 off, so we're already on a bad front of being honest with each other. So.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't, like I said, I don't want to lie to you and give you wrong numbers. And these are the numbers that I have in front of me.
Okay.
But I do know they can improve if you're here with us.
$279 is the best you can do over the phone. You're not willing to go anymore.
Well, like I said, if you were here in store, I'm sure they'd be willing to give you another $1,000 off just to make the deal. But you'd have to be here.
So you'll give me another $1,000 off of them there.
Excuse me?
So you'd give me another $1,000 off if I was there.
You know, it's just an example, but yeah, they would. I'm sure they would, something small like that to make a deal, they would do it.
I just want to be clear. You're giving me a $279 discount. You're saying that's a big deal, but a $1,000 discount in store is small?
No, what I'm saying is that they'd be more flexible to do more for you if you were here in store. Because they don't want to let you go without a car, and they want to earn your business. But they're more likely to do what they have to do to earn the business if you're here. Your
So
presence
the
is leverage.
logic is just instead of losing me in store, you just lose me over the phone? Like,
No, logic is if you're here, it's your presence is leverage, and it works to your benefit.
but I'm buying a car, so if you don't give me a good price, then I have to go to your dealership, fight for a deal when you already told me $279 is losing money, and I expect you to take off another $2,000. Like, this isn't going to happen. If you're at $279 and you're making a big deal, I'm already losing money. Dude, we don't make money like this anymore. Do you really expect me to be like, oh, now he's going to lose $2,000 because he's sitting in front of me? This is all nice and honest. It's not what's going to happen. You're going to be in there and you're like, you know what? Sorry, I can do maybe $400, $500, but let me look at your trade, and then you'll take my keys, and I'll be stuck there for
Well,
4
as
hours.
I said, the 1,000 that I had said was just an example. It's not going to be that exact number.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is let's say I want another $2,000 off this car. You're not doing it, and if I come in there or not, my presence doesn't matter. Like, why? Like, you're gonna get off the phone, and you're never gonna hear
maybe
from
they
me.
won't give you $2,000 off, but maybe they meet you halfway.
But the answer is that if you don't give me a number now, then you're just never going to hear from me again. You're losing a sale either way. It's like, have you ever heard Wayne? What is the guy? Wayne, the hockey player, Gretzky. He says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Like right now, you guys are not even taking the shot, and you guys are, oh, well, it's fine. I didn't want to win the Stanley Cup. That's cool. Stanley Cup's fun. It's exciting.
I've been dying to go to a hockey game. They tell me it's awesome.
Well, that you should. It's the best live sport there is, and I'm not even the biggest hockey fan. But
you could have fooled me.
So that being said, if we hang up this phone without getting a more aggressive deal, then I will never call you back, and I'll buy a car down the street. Like that's the fair thing that I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna like $279 doesn't wet the beak. If you would have been like, Tommy, I'm at $1,500 off, and if you need another $200 more, maybe I'll make that happen. That's a different conversation. But now you're just saying $279, and we're losing money, but maybe I can save you $1,000 more. Maybe if you come on in, your presence is power. It's just insane.
It's the logic. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not good logic. I understand it's not your rule, but your dealership doesn't understand that you're missing the shot. And I understand it's your job and you have to get me in and call it a day. But I'm dead serious. I'm buying a car by tomorrow. And if this is where you guys want to go, that's fine. You lost the car deal. Cool.
Well, are you actually in the Miami-Dade area?
Yes.
And how far away are you from
45
our
minutes?
dealership?
45 minutes.
Let me give you a call in 10 minutes.
Okay. I will look at my phone for 10 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Bye. What in the world are we doing? I'm curious. Boom. 1 second. 1 second. How much? Roughly. Okay. This guy is wasting your time, Tomislav. I hate salesmen that play games and are not upfront. Yeah, we just saw the night and day of two different car salesmen. How Tom is... guys, I have the desk at 17 feet tall right now. Relax. See? Hi, guys. My name is Jeff. He's going to call back at 7:50. He's not going to call back with anything. Holy moly. I'm a 6'3". you guys don't know who I am, my name is Tommy. I negotiate car deals for a living. My goal is to save you time, energy, and anxiety. If you guys want to hire me, I do this for a flat fee of $1,000. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Delivered. Ad break here. Skip the dealership, still get the great deal. Our main goal is to make this a more enjoyable process for you, so you can enjoy the process. If you want a free consult, we do these every 10 days. We open more spots. So tomorrow, more spots will open. But as of right now, we are sold out of free consults. But if you just wait, you'll see some spots on the second here very, very soon. That's how that works. So just wait. But you don't have to do a free consult. You can literally hire delivered instantly by hitting this Hire Us Now button. Buy this package and pay the money. Bada boom, bada bing. Here we go. Make them sing. We do this 3 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, where we negotiate deals live, answer your questions, and have a good old time. And we give away free cars once every 17 years. So if you're here on the day we give away the free car, every 17 years, you win. But you have to be here. And I won't tell you what day it's going to be. But in the next 17 years, we're going to give away 1 free car. It could be tomorrow. Are you going to be here tomorrow? I don't know. Choice is yours. If you haven't, I just need you guys to all do me just the biggest favor. I want you to like. I want you to subscribe. I want you to share it. I want you to use your primes if you have them. If you're on the Twitch, whatever the button you want to do, you do it, and the support helps a ton. I'm living, as you guys know, I'm clearly unemployed. I'm just hoping for somebody to give us a galaxy. There's no show tomorrow because honestly, as an unemployed person, I've got to get my beauty sleep. That's a joke. I'm not unemployed. I do this for a living. We have a business. We have employees. That's what we call a joke in the business. They say my jokes never land. Also on the red button, we're doing a 100,000 subscribers special. Once we hit 100,000 on the red button, I'm going to go negotiate a deal live. You may say, Tommy, what have I been watching? Aren't you negotiating a deal live? Yes, but I'm going to go to the dealership and show, you know how the guy said your presence is your power? I'm going to prove if it's right or wrong. Let's go talk to Domingo. Hello, hello.
Hello, Tom.
Yep.
It's Robert from Acura. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot go any more negative on this deal. They were explaining to me that the deal's already $1,700 negative.
Wait,
again, in store,
$1,700 negative, and you're at $279 discount?
Mm-hmm.
Your pack is insane, dude. What is your pack? $2,000?
I don't know. That's
$3,000?
I guess that's above my pay grade.
Jeez, man.
No, but I would imagine the pack isn't too much because this dealership is much more competitive than, let's say, Morgan Auto Group.
You have to just think about this for a moment. If you're not discounting the car at all and you're charging a dock fee of $900, which is almost all profit, and you're still losing $1,700, there is no car in America. There's no car in America that the invoice is higher than the MSRP. There's not a single one. Even if it's like Ioniq 5, where the invoice is like $30 below MSRP. There's no car that you're losing money. So if you're losing $1,700 on a $200 discount deal with a $900 dock fee, that is all coming from what we call PAC, which is going to be before your commissionable gross. That means your owner is taking that cut and not paying you every single car sale. That's the guaranteed profit your owner doesn't pay on anybody but himself or herself.
All right. So I would, there's not much I could do about it. But would you like to come in and see if we could, improve the numbers for you?
You just said there was nothing you could do.
Like I said, without you being in store.
Okay. I charge $500 an hour. If I come in there, I'm going to start charging you by the hour. And if that discount doesn't improve drastically, then I'm gone. And you're paying me $500 per hour. Do you have a deal?
I'm not at liberty to make that deal. And
$500 per hour, I'll come to your dealership. That's what I try. That's my hourly rate.
Like I said, I can't make a deal like that. If you like, I can have the manager reach out to you.
You want me to come on in? I mean, that's what my time is worth. Otherwise, I'm working. My
Would you
time
like
is
me to
worth
have the
500
manager
bucks
reach
an
out,
hour for
and
anybody.
maybe you
If
can make
anybody
that
wants me to make
arrangement?
a public appearance, it's 500 bucks an hour, and that's a nice rate. That's because I need something from you. But 500 bucks an hour. Most people pay for my transport too.
Okay.
So if you want to pay me 500 bucks an
okay.
hour plus pay for my transport, that's what I charge.
Like I said, I could have the manager reach out, and you guys can make an arrangement.
Sure. If your manager wants to reach out, pay me 500 bucks an hour to come to your dealership, I will sit there all day.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet deal. I would do the same.
Well, otherwise, you just give me a deal now, and you don't have to pay my hourly rate at all.
I'm gonna have the manager reach out to you directly because he'll probably be able to. He'll probably have more power to do more than I can.
That sounds great.
All right, I'm gonna have him reach out to you now. His name's Jerry.
Okay, I'll wait.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, I just want to do basic math, just so you guys are clear. There's MSRP and invoice. Invoice is what the dealership buys the car for. They get hold back and a few other things. But let's just do basic math. There is no car in America that the MSRP is less than the invoice. Not a single one. Now, there are cars that are like $1 above, like it's $1 difference, like an Ioniq. You can still get good discounts Ioniqs because they either get this. But that being said, there is no way at a $300. That's not true on the. I said the Ioniq 5. I'm pretty sure it's the Ioniq 5. I could be wrong. But what I'm saying. Oh, thank you for the Galaxy. I'm so sorry. I don't see those. I apologize. Thank you for the Primes, the Galaxies, the donations, all of it. Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate. Or sorry for the Galaxy. I appreciate that. I don't know who gave it to me. But thank you. I just can't see it on the screen. I'm not ignoring you because I don't like you. But if you're losing $1,700 on a $300 discount and you're charging $1,000 documentation fee. The math is the math. Guys, the Xbox sound is not an Xbox sound. It's the sound for my open phone, which is our phone system we use here at Deliver. So like every time you get that, clients texting me. But somebody said, well, explain PAC. PAC is really simple. Basically what happens is there's gross in a car deal, right? What the owner does is they set up what there is a PAC, which is before the commission is actually paid out. So they pull profit out of every car deal that is pulled out guaranteed every single time. That is not paid as commission. So that PAC can be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, but the owner's taking that as profit every single time. Okay, I'm here. This is Tom.
Hey, Tom, how you doing? My name is Jerry. I'm calling with Acura. You were speaking to Robert, and he told me that you might want to speak to me.
Oh, I mean, I was just trying to buy a car. I mean, he just told me he didn't think you could do a deal, and then he said, "Let me get the manager." So I said, "Cool." I think he panicked a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I scare people.
That was. What did he say to him?
Yeah.
He came to me and told me that you wanted to speak to me. Yeah, you scared him, all right.
I mean, long story short, you guys don't seem to want to do a deal on a car, and you guys keep saying your presence is power or all that nonsense. So I told him I'm about to go buy a car somewhere else. If you guys don't want to make a shot, that's cool. And then he said, let me go talk to a manager.
Okay, so let's get that out the way. The number you gave you, 37,750. That's not suitable for you, obviously, right?
Nope.
Yeah. What are you looking for? What did you have?
Yeah. So you guys are at a $279 discount. I am trying to be at a $2,200 discount plus rebate.
So you're looking at a car that's how much? 39,549. I think it is MSRP.
Sure.
38,750.
Yep.
38,750. Okay, so you basically want to be at, including rebate, 36,750. If that's what you're looking for.
No, I'm trying to be at $2,200 off plus the rebate, so $3,200 off.
2,200 off, plus the rebate of 1,000.
No. $3,200 flat.
Yeah, about 3,200 from MSRP.
Sure.
Look up this car. let me see if I can do it for you right now. I'm just calling you from my cell. I'm sorry. Hopefully that
No,
don't
you're
bother
good. You can call me from your cell. You can page me. You can beat me.
Wait, I ain't going nowhere. I got you right here. Let's do this together.
This is where they want you. You know, they got me. You got me right in front of me.
Let me see. Yeah, I ain't gonna put Robert back on this one. You scared?
Yeah.
Let me pull up my invoice.
You're good.
Yes, sir. I'm not okay.
I just muted him, but just for reference, I just texted my new employee, which worked at Land Rover, and he said the average profit is anywhere between 2,000 to 6,000 on the Land Rover, so you're not losing money on
Invoice
it.
total. Markup on these cars is garbage.
It's great. That's what I heard.
No, it's horrible. As a matter of fact, I'll take a picture of the invoice and send it to you. I was expecting more, actually. I'm new with Acura, so that's why I said that. Let me see. Here. I'll even share this with you. Hold on. Okay. Okay, Acura ADX back 36,480. That's 1350 plus the package. MSRP 38,50 total. The invoice on this car is 37,830. I'm trying to see what the whole back is. Okay. So you're looking 38,750. I'm doing this with you. I'm sorry. It's just
You're good.
30 minus 3,200. You're looking at 36,750. That's what you're looking for. Okay. Would you mind giving me an extra $230?
So you're gonna give me $2,000 off plus the rebate, so 3,000 total.
Yeah. Well, basically, because with the rebate, you're looking at 3,200. So if I grab the MSRP minus 3,200, it gives me 36,750 with the rebate. My invoice is 37,830 on this car. Invoice cost. So that means I take off 1,000. I'm at 36,830. 36,830. You want to be at 36,750. No, I'm not even at $200 some dollars. I'm at $90 away.
So you can get to 30.
Yeah, I'm giving you
3110 off.
Yeah, I'm giving you like 3,100.
Okay.
Like 3,010 bucks.
I'm just correct. I'm going crazy because we went from the craziest conversation to the easiest conversation in 4 seconds. So
yeah,
I don't have a pen. Okay, so MSRP. What is MSRP?
38,750.
38,750. And you were selling me the car for
37,830 is my invoice on this car.
I know. I don't care. What is the selling price?
Okay, the selling price obviously has to be invoice minus rebate. That is a total of 36,830.
830. So you're giving me $1,900 off with the rebate.
Yeah. No, I'm giving you an invoice. Yes, I'm giving you an invoice deal because what you're offering me here, if MSRP is 38,750, correct?
38,750, and I'm asking for 3,200 off.
Minus $3,200 is it's 30.
38,750 minus 3,200 is 35,550.
550 is what you want.
I'm looking at 35,550.
Yeah, I'm at I'm a grand away.
Okay, so you're at 36,550.
I'm at 36,830, and you are at 35,550.
Yeah.
Like $800, 800 some bucks. Let's get 36.
Well, you're 12. No, it's like $1,300. Wait, yeah. $1,300 away.
Wait, See, I thought it was low.
You're at 36,830. I'm at 35,550.
Yeah, something like that.
So you're $1,300 off.
Yeah, and I'm giving you an invoice a deal on this one. I mean, I do have the whole bag, $400, but no, it's like, I'm sorry, it's $582 the whole bag, which is reserved for the dealer behind an invoice deal. You know, but I got to call. If they do want to work on that, I got to get authorization. And a lot of times they haven't authorized me for that. I'm just speaking to you honestly and clear, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I heard you were losing money at MSRP on this deal, so.
No, I wasn't at MSRP. Maybe he didn't explain to you.
No, you were losing money at MSRP is what I heard. That's what I heard. At
No,
MSRP, you're losing $1,700.
How does that work?
Great question. That's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm at 35,550. I'll come up to 35,750 for you.
35.
That's where I'm at.
750. 35,750. I'm at.
You're at $1,100 away now.
I'm at 1,100 also. I'll tell you what. Let me call the GM. I'm gonna call you right back. Let her tell me yes first.
Sounds good.
I'll call you right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye.
This is the definition of what we call in the business. We call this the bad car salesman. This is insanity. A bad car salesman said he was losing money at MSRP, and his manager just laughed at him when he said it. Like, the dude was just speaking, hoping that I didn't know what I was talking about. One second, I gotta text Allie back. 1 second. Nice, thank you. That makes more sense. Oh my goodness. Any answer from the emails? Okay. He's doing better. I mean, he's doing better, but if you want to talk about night and day experience, the other dealership just made it easy. If you guys haven't, like, follow, subscribe, sign up for the service, all the fun stuff. This is what we do, so you don't have to deal with this. Any sales today? We got sales. Why is math hard? I mean, I was getting lost in his math too, because he was telling me he was going to do the deal. He told me he did the deal minus $90, and if I didn't confirm his math, then I would have fallen for that. We sent every rejection letter out. Guys, I will just be very blunt. I will be very blunt. If you're not working at Delivered today, and you didn't go through orientation today, you do not have the job, you are rejected. I sent rejections out to every single person. So if you didn't get a rejection letter, it went to spam, or you put your email in. But if you weren't at orientation today, you did not make the job. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you applying and you putting in the effort and doing the loom. One person got hired. Are you the only one who does deals? No, my entire team does deals, but I'm the only one that does it live. Yellow 4-bit Zam. How we doing, guys? This is a good stream. This is what in the business we call a good one. You said few would get specific feedback. Correct. I'll tell you, if you didn't get an interview, there's only one person that didn't get an interview that we like for a future position to potentially do an interview later with. We just did an interviewer. So we're writing her, but those people should have gotten specific emails already. Ashley was sending all those out. I wrote personalized emails. Can I get a Chevy deal? Remember when you used to get a Chevy deal? Remember when you used to give me good deals? Let's see. Let's see if we can do a deal with Chevy guy. He's an OG. Chevy. I got so many texts, dude. We're not gonna do any of these deals. You're not gonna give me any good deals. I got 4 Chevy deals, all in Texas. A Suburban, a Silverado, and a Silverado. If the number doesn't start with a 10%er, we're a pleasant bunch. Yeah, you guys are all great. How are we doing on Twitch? How many people got on Twitch? How many people got on TikTok? How many people got on YouTube? Everybody, let's shout our numbers out. Let's see who's the coolest platform. We got 1,400 on TikTok. TikTok right now is the king. We got 100 on Twitch, and we got 1.1K on YouTube. Right now, YouTube, YouTube is the winner. Just kidding, it's Twitch. I'm waiting for this phone call back. I was supposed to be done with this stream 25 minutes ago. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. This is Tom.
Tom, it's Jerry again with Acura. All right, but let's do the 35,750 after the rebate.
Okay, 35,750 with the rebate.
Yeah, after the rebate, so it's 36,750 minus 1,000, 35,750.
Okay, plus tax, title, license.
Yeah.
No fees of other sorts. No add-ons.
Yeah, you do get a dealer fee.
Dealer fee of $9.95.
Yeah, they won't take that off. That's standard on everyone.
Okay, just because of how your last salesperson was, can I just get that all down so I can look it over and we'll come in? What time do you guys close tonight?
We close at 9.
Okay. Would it be easier for us to come in tomorrow morning?
Please. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Can you just send it over to me? We'll talk to the lady here and we'll get it. We can put a deposit on it. We just want to make sure it all looks good and then we'll put a deposit on it.
Yeah. Just tell me what color you want, specs, everything, so I can get...
Black with a red interior.
Black with a red interior. Okay, what time tomorrow?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yes, we open at 9. All right, I'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Let me go. And you're gonna send me. You're gonna text me that over right now.
Yeah, I'll text it to you right now. I'll just take a screenshot of it.
That's just give me a screenshot of the numbers there, and then we'll come in. We can put a deposit. You can send me the deposit form, whatever you need.
I'll look for it for you. Well, just come in tomorrow. If you're gonna come tomorrow, don't worry about it. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, Tom. Thank you.
Bye. That's how we close them. Anybody can do this. Correct, Kobe. But nobody can do it with these moves. Kobe. I went from that $279. We're not doing any. Oh, sorry. We went from a $92 discount to a $3,200 discount. I'm not saying. He's going to send these numbers. Don't worry. Wow. Anybody can do it, though. You know what? You're right. Anybody. Guys, if you guys don't know, my name's Tommy. I do this for hire. But guess what? You can do this, too. Just like you can mow your own lawn. You can do your own taxes. You don't need to hire anybody for a convenient service. But if you want to watch me do this, save time, energy, and anxiety, and also get a great deal, my name's Tommy. Nice to meet you. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. Okay, guys. That's it. That's live. That's good. If you guys want to hire me, link is in my bio. Flat fee of $1,000. Skip the consult. We'll do your deal in about 2 weeks. I'm gonna go celebrate. I'm gonna go check in on my team. I got work to do above and beyond. We got allocation. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you guys so much. We'll be live Tuesday. We might be live throughout the weekend. Why not? But bada boom, bada bing. Here we go. Make them sing. I'm leaving. Like, follow, subscribe, tell your